Hello, everyone. Welcome in to the JBHL. Back to Caribou being the person behind the brains behind all of it, as we have the Huskies taking on the Tigers. My name is Crowd Justin, here with Toasted. Toasted, how you doing, my good friend?
I'm doing very well, man. Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely. Boogie will be our ref today. And we have Plantus, a little bit of a analysis in between periods as well, so that should be a lot of fun. What do you expect out of both these teams? Because this is a very high-stakes matchup to start off.
I mean, looking at both teams, they're the top end of the teams. I would say they're both in the A tier if we had to tier off the teams. And honestly, I'm expecting a great matchup, especially from both goaltenders. They've been on top of their game lately, and honestly, I just see a great matchup in the near future here.
So with that being said, we'll get started here. Obviously, there's no desk here for the Huskies, but there is a little bit of a side area that we will use whenever we need to. Wad with a quick shot there. Flop high will be your goaltender for the
And what do we pay these refs for?
And was there a fan on the ice just charging?
Where's Oz up to? That is a scrimmage.
What are we paying this guy
Yeah, it's
for?
just like lock teams. I
There we
don't know
go.
what. We have a little fan interaction. Hey, that happens. But our matchup today, when it comes to goalies, is Super Cream Cakes in for the Huskies. But for Guangdong, it's going to be Flop High. So sort of newer names here, Toasted.
Yeah, and honestly, being newer to the league will come with some downfalls, but maybe they can start locking in as scrimmages have been happening in between these two teams, and a little bit more time to get kind of suited into the league, and hopefully it can show tonight.
Yeah. Back in the lineup for Guangdong. Great addition for Guangdong. Been truly missed, for lack of a better word. The Wad and Deer will be out there for the Huskies. Tuffles will hit it out for the moment, but yeah, we'll try and regain control and try and get it out for Guangdong. He gets it out to the neutral zone, trying to get it in front. Tuffles and Yat trying to get it out of the defensive zone. And a lot of good pressure early on from the Huskies. Trying to get his Tuffles, trying to sneak it past over the Yat. Yat trying to just reset with the puck. And can't. Wad will take it up. Gonna take it around the net here. Trying to get something to go. 1 minute gone here in the first. Wad gonna try and get a shot opportunity here. Possible pass opportunity. Gat had a chance at a breakaway, but lost the puck. Gat will bring the puck up for the moment. Gat and Cranberry trying to get something to go, but Wad with a perfectly timed there. How about that? Coming out of his crease is Flop High, preventing the breakaway chance. Looking a little crabby-esque. As Sellenborn with a shot, and that's going to be saved from Flop. Sellenborn, another P3, no good there. A lot of offensive pressure here early on from the Huskies. And the big free agent acquisition, Toasted, with Tino being cut by the Loons, but then immediately signed by the Huskies. And shot there from Sellenborn will go wide. And shot there, another shot from Sellenborn, Flop High. We'll just hit it out. But Toasted, how do you think Tino needed to change the scenery to get back into his right ways? Or do you think this is more of a desperation signing here for the Huskies?
I mean, the Huskies had to sign him for some reason. There has to be some sort of motivation to sign a player like him, as there has to be some sort of skill set they see in him, and that they can have to see something inside of him that makes them want to sign him. And I think if he can show it tonight and maybe get a better look at it, I'm not really in the JBHL scene, but honestly, I think he can show himself, and maybe the Loons will miss out on a player like him and his caliber.
Shot here from Gyat, and that's going to be a save made by Cream Cakes. Sellenborn with the Huskies, they've been sort of experimenting with lines, not including Unborn and Wad, sort of to get ready for the playoffs. So they've been looking for that third and fourth player to help out Unborn and Wad on their separate lines. So Unborn going to try and take the puck here, but Tuffles, good play there. And shot there. Deer's the only one out there, but Wad comes back out. Tuffles and Deer will be out there. Yacht and Tuffles will be out there for Guangdong. Wad trying to take control of the puck. He does get it into the offensive zone. Possible chance here, but flop high. Great defensive prowess. Good save there. Wad going to try and take it around the net. Try and find Deer up front maybe for a possible chance here for Guangdong. For the Huskies, my apologies. Deer will go the other way. Tuffles over. Can't get anything to go. Wad will try and reset with the puck. Possible shot here from Wad, and that goes wide. Wad going to try and get some offense going here for the Huskies. Going to do it all himself. Deer's not even needed for that. Very interesting. Wad with a possible breakaway chance! Scores! All by himself! The Huskies take the lead on the back of Wad!
And that is a huge goal coming from Wad, as this Huskies team has already been down in the benefits, as Guangdong does trail first in the league. Huskies down into fifth in the league, and that's a devastating goal. But honestly, a great statement goal coming from the Huskies.
And I mean, just a great goal. I mean, even with, so Wad and Unborn will be out there, I believe, for the rest of the period. They've been sort of shifting their lines a little bit, and I think you have experience of it when you have the like two of your best players, and you sort of shift the lines to get other players on different set of lines, so it's not just all star power on one line. But Deer is one of those players that is just very underrated as well, as we see a possible shot from Wad, but that will go wide. But they have some underrated players on the Huskies. 45 seconds to go. Huskies looking to add on to their tally. It looks like they can't. Cranberry will try and take it the other way. Try and get a pass off the Puppets Blade, but no one's home. Cranberry. Puppets Blade and Cell Unborn will fight for it in the corner. In front, can't get anything to go. Cranberry. Gonna try and hit it out, and he does. Cell Unborn trying to reset with it. But Cranberry forces it to the corner. 16 seconds to go. Can the Huskies get anything to go? What a absolute juke from Wad, but what a save made by Flop Pie. Rebound chance, no good. Cranberry will just try and hit the puck out, and Guangdong will escape with it only being a 1-goal game, as we'll go over here to this side area and discuss the first period and get ready for the second. While we get over to that and while we talk about it, while we have a moment, a little bit of an announcement for Blocky Hockey in general. I'm now hosting the first inaugural season of Blocky Hockey Cares. So whenever I cast a goal in the playoffs for the BHL and JBHL, I will be donating $1 to the JED Foundation, which is for mental health and suicide prevention. So that should be really good. I think we already have over 10 people toasted that are also making contributions of their own as well. So going to be a really good cause and just really good turnout as well.
Yeah, I know that. I more than agree. And honestly, the best part is it's going to a great cause and something that means a lot to a lot of us, as mental awareness is something that shouldn't be looked upon as something dangerous or bad. Like, it should be very taken serious, and you shouldn't be hiding it behind closed doors. It's something you should be reaching out about for sure.
Absolutely. But going back to this game, I mean, it's been all Huskies to start off. What do you think Oh, we originally came over there, but you weren't there. Hello. No, you're good. So what do you think Guangdong Toasted has to do, for to get back in this game? Because really the offensive pressure has been all Huskies early on.
I mean, you're right. I mean, Huskies have been doing a statement play here. I mean, being ranked, being down in the 5th place in the standings, and Guangdong being high up in first. I mean, I think Huskies are doing more than a fantastic job, and I think Guangdong just needs to find their chem back. I feel like they're panicking too much. I feel like they're realizing they're down in this game and they need to do something to get back in it, and I think it's causing a little bit of panic, and I think they just need to calm down, easy on the gates, and I think they just need to come out strong in the second period to bounce back.
So with that being said, we'll get started right into the second period, and should be a lot of fun. I mean, Huskies have been getting a lot of contributions from not their star players you sort of expect, Toasted, but how big is it to where you're sort of getting those contributions from those players that you don't usually see?
I mean, it's huge because you're not really expecting those players to be that successful in the sense that they won't be as that big of a difference, the puzzle piece. But honestly, seeing those end of the lineup, kind of more of the bench players succeeding, it shows a good coaching staff. It shows that you actually have players wanting to develop, and it's a good sign coming from a team.
I mean, Packer's obviously the head coach of the Huskies. He's had quite the full thing on his table when it comes to sometimes having some scheduling issues, but looks like he's able to field a full team. So I mean, out of everyone, Packers has a really high IQ. I've been able to play against him in scrimmages as well. He's very intelligent especially when it comes to team management as well. So something to look out for going forward to see if the Huskies can make a deep run in the playoffs. But Guangdong trying to even up this game. Cranberry trying to grab the puck. Deer has been surprisingly good defensively, Toasted. You can kind of see the defensive intelligence from him. He doesn't overextend, and he's just really disciplined. He understands his role.
Honestly, that is something huge to actually jump on here, is having a player that knows what he's doing, having a player that knows how to play up, but also knows how to stay back and play that defensive role, because that's huge in the JBHL, because if you get beat by one and your defender isn't ready, that's just something that can't happen, and that'll usually lead to a goal. And seeing a player like that with that type of caliber of skill, playing both positions, is really successful to see from him.
We see a face-off here in the offensive zone for the Huskies. It's been all Huskies early on. Guangdong has been able to get a shot or two off, but it's been all Huskies early on in this game. Hockey plays a new addition to the Huskies as well, so he'll be on the line with Sullenborn, Cranberry, and Puppet's Blade will be out there for Guangdong. Possible chance here from Sullenborn early on. Shot there. What a good save from Flop. Unborn, going to pass it over to Hockey Plays. Hockey Plays trying to get something to go. He can't. Sullenborn will try and reset. Sullenborn trying to get around Puppet's Blade. He can't. So Puppet's Blade will try and get around it, but Sullenborn will play good defense. Possible chance here at an offensive chance, but no good. Going the other way. Yeah, with a possible shot, but Unborn hits it wide. Great defense from the MVP candidate. Unborn trying to get something to go. Packers yelling at his team to try and get him to get anything going. So Sullenborn is going to respond in front. What a save made by Flop. Line change out there. Sullenborn with a shot, but that will not go. It's an unorthodox play style, Toasted, when it comes to Sullenborn, but it works. It's the game of unexpected when it comes to his shot selection.
Yeah, I mean, it's unexpected, and sometimes that can work in his favor, because a goaltender is always about knowing where the puck's going to go, and if it's something you can't predict, it's going to be a little bit hard saving it, so it can be a benefit in some senses.
Unborn trying to take control of the puck. It's been a one-man army. Deer trying its best to stay on defense here. And Deer playing great defense against Gat. Wad will come out. Deer again with the great defense. Bringing up the puck now is Deer. Wad will take over. Trying to get something in front. Wad can't get a shot to go. 9 shots to 2 in favor of the Huskies. Cranberry trying to get something to go. But Wad will take it the other way. Possible scoring chance here for Wad. Puppet's Blade will hit it wide. Deer in the slot. Something to look out for because he's not getting covered whatsoever. But I think they realize that it's really a one-man army when it comes to that. Wad with a possible chance at a scoring opportunity. But Puppet's Blade with great defense yet again. Wad in front. Cranberry denies him. Wad trying to take control of the puck and get an offensive opportunity. Deer tried to get in the slot. Try to get a scoring chance there. but won't go. 53 seconds to go here in the second period. Unborn and Wad will come out. Here to end it. Unborn with a perfect chance. What a pass from Wad, but no good. Nobody home. Wad trying to take it here. Unborn trying to get a shot off, and another save from Flop. And Unborn going the other way. 2-on-0 chance. Off the line change. Scores. A terrible line change from Guangdong, and the Huskies take a 2-0 lead.
As Huskies making another statement goal, as we see sliding right past the netminder, as it's 11-2 in shots, and not something you want to see from a 5th place team to a 1st place team. But once again, I mean, Wade scoring the first goal, having 13 points this season, 11 goals and 2 assists, and RNH key player. So Sultan Born. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. I mean, haven't been really doing much. I'm not sure if they're missing him or not, but I mean, missing those key players would be a down benefit for them. But I mean, it's a great goal coming from.
So Guangdong trying to get something to go here. Almost another goal, literally immediately. Interesting stuff. A little chippiness. Sullenborn going to try and pass over to Wad. Gyat hits it out, luckily in time. That was a perfect chance of a pass in the slot. Gyat will just try and take it out and hit it away as we go over here and discuss the second intermission. It is a really interesting game just because Toasted, it went, honestly, for the most part, it was one of those situations where Guangdong were holding their own, but now it's sort of the bottom starting to fall out a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, Guangdong was able to keep the game to a 1-goal deficit, and now that lead jumps up to 2 from a nice goal coming from the, like, I think a minute remaining in the second period. And honestly, RNH is doing this for the statement. I mean, being ranked, like a team ranked to 5th and being at 5th place right now, being a 1st place team like this will set the bar for a good standard for a team. And honestly, that motivation builds up over time too. And this game can start slipping out of hand pretty soon here if one goes in to set the goal by 3. But I mean, Guangdong's not out of this one yet. They just need to up that shot counter, play a little more offensive, and that defense needs to work on stopping the puck from kind of getting to the danger zone, if you know what I mean.
With that being said, we'll go straight into the third period as we had a skip from both teams. So we'll see if Guangdong can sort of respond. It's the fact that haven't been able to generate any offense. It's been all Huskies. It looks like they finally found their 3rd and 4th player. And I mean, while we have a moment, I'm just like, how do you think Deer's done so far today? I mean, he's honestly looked pretty good for the role he's in.
I mean, I think he's. Yeah, I better say, Caribou. I mean, he has been around for as we say that.
Oh my goodness!
Wade finding his 2nd of the game already, being the top point getter for the Huskies, and he'll be upping that goal ranking to be even better.
Just call him Wade.
I'm not sure. Wait, am I tripping? Wad. Oh, it's Wad. Yeah. There's no E at the end. Sorry. Yep, sorry, Wad. My fault. Spelling error. You know me.
I mean,
It's okay.
hey.
Toasted.
Hey, you know what's-
it honestly it adds something to the broadcast. I think it's quite nice.
Yeah, because guess what? You know what also starts with Wade? W. And it looks like the Huskies are about to take a W here.
Big statement.
you
W.
had to jinx it.
Watch him. Yeah, 3 unanswered goals.
Has happened before.
So trying to get something to go is Guangdong. Gyat going to try and bring the puck up here. Wad trying to get a defensive stop there. So Gyat will get a shot off there. Looks like they finally get their 3rd shot of the day. It took them 3 periods, Toasted, to get 3 shots on goal. It's been one of those days for Guangdong. A little bit of chippiness there in the corner. Tuffles trying to get something to go. Oh, dear. Oh, my goodness. Send the state police. Send the Mountaineers. What are we doing?
That's our
That was-
official.
That was dear RKO'd him. I mean, that was insane. So Deer will get an interference penalty, and Caribou, you're right. I may have just jinxed it. So really, if they can capitalize on this power play, they can easily get back into this game.
If you wanted any of them to be on the power play, it would be Cell. So I think they'll be fine.
I guess something to go is Guangdong in the offensive zones. I'm born on defense, so penalty kill will be working in their favor. They have to be really smart with the puck. Trying to get the puck over the Tuffles works for the moment, but Sullenborn will play fantastic defense. Penalty kill over. So Tino and Sullenborn will come out. Shot here from Sullenborn. That won't be good. Unborn trying to get something to go. Another good stop here. I mean, it's you can't even fault this Toasted on Flop High. I mean, Flop High has made 11 saves on 14 shots, and while that isn't great, I mean, knowing who you're going against, that's really impressive.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, especially having a team which you would expect to be better than this, allowing 14 and only having 3 on net. It's just not something you want to see, especially coming from a first-place team.
Guangdong here for Wad, trying to get something to go. Wad trying to take control of it, but it will be offsides.
He put himself offside. He tried to pull it back, and in doing so, hit it out of the zone.
It was
dragged
just
back into
enough.
the-
It was just enough where it was out the way, but see Toasted here just chilling in the corner.
Timeout. Start. Wait.
Toasted here just chilling on the wall like he's Spider-Man.
Yeah, bro, I'm just floating, man. It's okay. Well, we have a time to actually talk about this now as we kind of get a timeout, a little breather. I mean, how do you think about the goalie battle in the sense that RNH's goaltender hasn't been really faced a lot of shots? I mean, I guess you look at him, he still has those 3 saves, but I mean, is he really that good? Do you think they could squeeze one by here with the last 2 minutes and 37 seconds left?
I think what we're seeing from this Husky team is you have 3 solid players in Wad, Deerd, and Sullenborn who are just electric on defense. And I think it's limiting the amount of shots that the goalie has to face. And if you're a newer goalie, I think we can all agree that that plays a huge factor. So that's definitely something to look out for. Not only for this game, but for the playoffs as well. I mean, you're going to probably face a lot more shots going into the playoffs, but the defense is going to be, you can definitely know that Packers is leaning on defense here early on when it comes to the identity of his team. And it's definitely worked out. Daryl's trying to pass the puck up to Wad. What an amazing juke from Wad. So possible breakaway chance, but gets hit to the corner. Yeah, and Cranberry were there. Wad will reset. In front, Cranberry, and that's stopped by Deer. What a block. Wad will take it the other way. Wad trying to get something to go. Shot! Scores! A hat trick for Wad! It's 4-0!
As the hats go flying, Wad finds his 3rd of the night after finding to try to seek for that hat trick, as that'll boost his goals up to 14, and that's catching top 3. That's catching top 3 in goals average, and that will boost him up, especially in his mental and his motivation to start scoring more too. And that's just a great statement goal coming from Wad, as the Huskies seem to already have this game in the bag.
Crazy, because in the latter half of the season, it just seems like Unborn willingly, I will say willingly, has just given up a backseat to Wad, and Wad's been really good, this latter half of the season. It started out with Unborn really taking that leader role, but Wad is really taking on those scoring chances, and Unborn's taking more of a captain role. So Unborn going to try and get a shot off, immediately gets blocked, so try to get something to go. Puppet's Blade will try to get a shot off, but that will go wide. Sullenborn trying to get something to go. He can't. Will be forced to reset. Him and Tuffles tussle in the corner. Trying to get something to go. A little bit of a line change here. Wad will come out. Tuffles trying everything he can to get Guangdong at least 1 goal back here. Stellenborn trying to get something to go. He can't. In front, Tuffles goes across the net. Dangerous area.
Yeah,
But luckily,
the
they'll be
timeout has
fine.
now allowed them to put Cell and Wad on the ice at the same time, so I would say it's pretty much over.
Yeah, this is, I guarantee, and that's the thing, as they almost score there, rebound chance, they score! Still on board with his second, assisted by Wad and Super Cream Cakes. But I think that's also, Caribou, you bring up a good point, because that's, I think we can all agree, that's probably their strategy going into late game scenarios for the playoffs as well,
I
just
mean,
because...
they didn't even need to. They, like, the Huskies here, they didn't even need the TO. The away team did it for them. I don't really know why they did that, but, I mean, it's what they'll do. They'll play the game and up until the third period. This Huskies team will be one that gets better throughout the game. So, I'm excited to see them in the playoffs.
Yeah, I think, like I said before, that's probably a strategy of this Husky team get in those late game scenarios. So, possible shot from Wad. Possible chance for his fourth. No good. We'll get hit away. 37 seconds to go. Wad is stat hunting. Trying to get something to go. Stellenborn behind them. Maybe Wad's trying to get Stellenborn his third goal. Get him a hat trick as well. Share the love a little bit. But yeah, we'll try and get a shot off here. Shot, it will be easily poke check to the side. In front, Wad, trying to get something to go. Flop high, will hit it away. But there is a penalty. And it will be on Guangdong.
Well, as we wait for that, I mean, like we said already, and when the goal happened, I mean, Wad and Bourne just like completely dominating throughout this game, and they're just owning the ice. I mean, they're playing grit and grind out there, and it's really showing, especially off of all the practice they've been doing, and I've been seeing them on grinding a lot, and it's honestly showing.
Gets his hat trick as well. It's 6-0.
I don't even get time to finish my sentence as already Bourne finding his hat trick, as that will be a double hat trick game for the Huskies, as both Wad and Bourne both getting a 3-goal game on top of some assists. I mean, that duo right there is just something you want to have on your team, especially going into playoffs.
And there will be a face-off, just 3.6 seconds of... And Deer will get off the ice in time. Yeah, I don't think you realize there was a game. Yes, there was a game that lasted literally 45 minutes just because the second period was just full of penalties. But
We
with
will
that being
be
said,
back. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry, Justin. Sorry, you guys. Are
how dare you? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, Huskies get a 6-0 win. We will be right back with our next game, which will start momentarily.
I'm getting beat by Crow, Justin. Bye, guys.
What? Welcome back, everyone. It's time for our second game of the day. It's going to be Guangdong trying to right the wrongs of their last game, which was ugly to say the least. And they will be here in Quebec to face the Nordiques. We'll just get quickly talking about it. Plantus, who do you expect to be an X Factor today?
The X Factor, you all know his name. His name's Bagels. I think definitely he's going to get at least a hat trick, as we just saw that Wad and Selix and Born got a hat trick against this team. I can definitely think Bagels easily gets a hat trick here.
And what about you, Tosid, when it comes to Guangdong, when they're trying to rebound? Who do you expect them to have the X Factor for?
We see the Gia on the stats, like we see him succeeding, but we don't know. I mean, we didn't really see him last game as he didn't really succeed as much as we thought he would. But I could see him having a bounce back game, especially as we'll have first place and second place matching off, as it'll be kind of the battle for the first, as both teams are really tight in the standings. As we'll head down, well, you'll take it over.
We'll head right down, and this should be a lot of fun. Your goalies.
Go.
Your goalie's in net.
Please.
I think there's going to be a delay of the face-off. They do not have a goalie. I was going to say they didn't have a goalie initially, but now they do. So our goalies in net will be Particle. Particle will be in net for Quebec, and Flop High will be in net for Guangdong. And I mean, Flop High had a pretty good game last time out.
Actually, I more than agree with you on that one, as Flopeye did really good. Just unfortunately, the defensive battle there was just not there, and unfortunately, they lost with it. But I mean, he still was able to keep out with a not bad save percentage, and maybe having his team a little bit more more warmed up, they can succeed a little more than the first game.
So Bagels gonna try and duel with Gyat here. The duel to look out for, but Dremmings is also going to be a major X factor here as well. Always good to see him play as well. So Gyat will get a block there, trying to get a shot off there. Dremmings will just hit it around the net. Dremmings trying to get it over to Gyat. Gyat trying to keep it in the offensive zone. He can't, so Dremmings will go the other way. Possible 2-on-1 chance. Breakaway chance here from Bagels. Shot! Scores! What a play! What a pass! It's 1-0!
As already, like Poltet said, I mean, Bagel being an X factor for this Quebec team, already finding one not even 30 seconds into this first period of play. I mean, I think he's more than right on the X factor side of things, and this game could get out of hand fast if this is how it's going to end up going for a while.
Just like that, it's 1-0, and it's not looking to get any better for Guangdong. It looks like they're grasping on the thin straws. I mean, what did they have to do to sort of rebound in this game? Because it just feels like they're starting to slip away.
I mean, going down by one already, not even 30 seconds in this game, is not a mental you want, especially how even IRL hockey, I mean, mental is a huge part in the game, and going down by one is not something you want right away.
So in front, yeah, we'll play good defense. Can he get a shot opportunity here? Defense on him! That's a great shot, but rebound chance will be no good. It'll hit the post. Post for Vesna. Don't worry, Caribou. That's still a thing. Okay, shot in front. Rebound chance! Scores! Lotsy off the bench on the board. The Nordiques take a 2-0 lead.
I think.
Like,
I want to say something real quick. I think for a new goalkeeper, I think the worst player in the JBHL to go up against is Bagels. This guy is a sniper. This guy will slot the puck in the worst possible place for any JBHL and MHL goalkeeper. This guy is, the perfect forward, I think, for Quebec.
Yeah, and honestly, being a rookie goaltender, I mean, just not something you want to be going, especially going up against the second best team, or even ranked basically the first best team. I mean, it's basically a hard-fought battle so far. But I mean, going down by 2 is not something you want to see.
Definitely not. And Guangdong sort of just trying to prevent, disaster happening. But 2 shots, 2 goals for Quebec. And Guangdong, who is presumably the top and best team in the league, is starting to fade a little bit. And these 2 games are not going to help them out in their case for the playoffs. Cranberry will try and get something to go, but Ham will hit it. It also just feels like whenever we talk about Quebec, Toasted, there's just all 4 of their top players are like have their own play styles, but they just mesh so well together. Possible chance here, rebound chance, no good. Rebound chance goes in. Logsy gets his second of the day. But what we were talking about, Toasted, is all 4 of these players have their own play styles, but they mesh so well together. The chemistry is just off the chart with them.
I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, having key players like Logical and Ham and Bagels and even like their netminder. I mean, I just like such a good team and such a good bond. And Quebec always has been a good team, and they've been succeeding so much throughout this year. And we may be able to see another banner being hung up in this arena, but honestly, being down by 3, not even 2 minutes through the first period, is not a scenario you want to be in, for especially being the Guangdong Tigers.
All of a sudden, Quebec is up 3-0. Definitely a rough start here. I mean, we talk about Quebec and how great their team is. It goes back to the fact that they have 3 players in the rankings in the top 15. So they just have...
And it's 4 in the top 25, I think. So
yes, I believe so. Shot in front. Rebound chance possible. Flop-by couldn't get it to go. As you see, Swaymark is on the bench. Swaymark is one of the top 3 goaltenders in the league as well, but they wanted, especially against Guangdong, I guess, to get the backup particle some reps in.
His taxi was late. Actually, Swaymark's taxi was late to the arena. Bit of traffic outside.
Well, yeah, obviously, because everyone knows that the traffic situation for Quebec, out of all cities, they know the traffic situation. But Tuffles trying to.
His taxy driver was French.
Canadian traffic is crazy. Let me tell you.
French
Shot Yacht. Oh, the rebound chance goes in. They finally get one back. Yacht gets on the board. An assist from Flop-by.
How dare they score while we're talking? Sorry.
No worries, guys. Like I said, will be the X factor for Guangdong, and like I've been saying, he's been part of the success of this team, probably one of the bigger puzzle pieces to fill in, as he's just been a great goal scorer, especially for the Guangdong team and their organization, and he shows it tonight as he sets the lead, splits it down, and it's a 2-goal lead now.
When it comes to the rankings, you weren't wrong. In the top, all 4 of Quebec's players are in the top 22 when it comes to rankings. And then if we look on the other side, Yacht is number 8, but the second best player is number 20th. And you can sort of see the talent dynamic shift in Quebec's favor. Even if they don't have the superstar like Yacht. Shot in front. How about that from Tuffles? Rebound. Particles able to hold on. Yacht keeps it in the offensive zone for Guangdong. Maybe we're seeing a little bit of a change here. In front, they can't get anything to go. Tuffles will try and reset with the puck. Try and get a shot off. He does, but good save made by Particle. Yacht trying to reset with the puck. Logsy plays good defense. Hits it to the corner. Logsy in front. Flop-by will just cover it. Yeah, trying to get it out. Tuffles leaking a little too much on the defensive side. Logsy will hit it back to the corner. Yeah, we'll try and hit it out. Try and catch him on the line change. Bagels luckily gets back there in time. But yeah, trying to get something to go on offense for Guangdong. Trying to get at least 1 goal back before the end of the first period. Save made by Flop-by. Rebound scores. No one covered Bagels in the slide. It's 4-1.
As Bagels already bearing his second of the night, as this game is already getting out of hand after finally finding their first goal of the night. Another one comes the opposite way and comes from high, as Bagels, like Caribou said, a sharp shooter, buries it to set this game apart by 3.
I mean, how you started that sentence is how Guangdong's feeling right now. It's
I'm
just
putting that on
it's all meshed. Please, that was a great way to start. I mean, Guangdong has just been flailing. And it's crazy because they started out the season so well. Like we said before, 10 wins to start out the season, only 1 loss. But
they did also lose an MVP candidate. Let's be a bit,
Who did they lose?
Generous.
Redacted. They lost Redacted.
Oh, yes. Forgot about him. Now I know what you're talking about. But I mean, yeah. Comes with the territory, I guess. But anyways. Cranberry going to try and take control of the puck in front, try and get a pass in front, but Bagels will play good defense. Particle will just hit it. Bagels will hit it up to Dremmings. Dremmings trying to get something to go. Good defense there from Puppet's Blade. In front, they can't get anything to go. Possible shot here attempt for Bagels, but it gets it luckily hit to the corner. Cranberry. Cranberry trying to get something to go. He hits it to the offensive zone. Jennings will reset with it. Behind the net. Logsy will come out. Trying to get something to go. Logsy trying to beat the bow of the Puppet's Blade. Puppet's Blade will hit it to the corner. With 1 second to go, that will do it. And then that will end it for the first period. And no, you are not looking at the score wrong. It is 4-1 so far in this game. And we'll get talking about it right away, Toasted. I mean, what can Guangdong even come back in this game? Because it doesn't even look like they have a chance.
I mean, you're not wrong. Guangdong already being down by 3. I mean, it would have been 4 if it wasn't for the Gia. I mean, this game is already seeming out of reach. I mean, even the shot. I mean, they even look at the shot counter. I mean, it has been terrible, but that begs the question about the goalie battle. I mean, he didn't even play that bad last game, but I mean, there's been some shots I've seen as a previous goalie myself. I mean, I think he could have got to some of those shots as Quebec kind of take a dangerous lead. I mean, how did you feel about those goals and a goalie situation that Guangdong has been faced in?
I mean, they're just taking advantage of a rookie goalie. I mean, at the end of the day, they're just taking advantage of the inexperience that Guangdong is sort of fielding out there. Yeah, obviously someone you're going to have to watch as the next factor for Guangdong. But they're fielding Particle out there at goalie. They understand the type of situation Guangdong is in, even with being the top in the league. So definitely really interesting to see. It shows the veteranism and the chemistry with Quebec. But with that being said, we will get right into the second period, which should be a lot of fun. Oh my goodness, we're actually going to see Dewsbury play some hockey. Love it. So Bagels will try and take the puck up. So Puppet's Blade with a possible shot opportunity here. What a save. Rebound chance. Particle wins fun. What a save. Insane stuff. Flop High will just take control of the puck and hit it out, but hits it right to a Quebec player. Trying to get something to go. Bagels will try and reset with the puck. Puppet's Blade will try and both people went after Dremmings, leaving Bagels wide open just to get the pass off, but Puppet's Blade will try and get something to go. Bagels will reset. Ham will come out. Oh, shot there, but that's just wide. Ham will take the puck up. Trying to catch him on the line change, but back to his Cranberry, trying to get something to go. Oxy and Ham out there for Quebec. Yat and Cranberry out there for Guangdong. Yat trying to get a shot opportunity here. Trying to get a juke there, no good. Cranberry will just try and hold the puck while Tuffles gets out there, and he does. Cranberry trying to get the puck from Ham. A little bit of a scrum for it. Cranberry will try and get a shot opportunity here. Maybe a shot in front, but that's hit wide. Thanks to Ham. Cranberry with another shot opportunity, and that goes off the post. Cranberry trying everything he can to get Guangdong back in this game as we see a delayed penalty for Guangdong. And they are not touching the puck, so Quebec will just get a free offensive chance here. Trying to get it to go, and Loxy does get it by him. Luckily, they finally hit it. But 3:08 to go. We're going to see our first penalty of the game. I mean, Toasted, I mean, if you're not even going to touch the puck after you see the delayed penalty go, I mean, this Guangdong team may be beyond help, for lack of a better word.
As you're not wrong there, but I mean, I just can't think about this, but if you take to real hockey, you see a penalty, that goalie is booking it to the bench. I don't know about why Particle didn't decide to go to the bench, try to get the extra attack around the ice. But I mean, unfortunate. But once again, Quebec already being up by 3. I mean, on a power play, this is not a good look for Guangdong.
They need a player like Cryo Justin in their life. That's what they need. Shot in front. That's going to be saved. Rebound chance. Another save there from Flop High. in front, wide open. You just call it shooting practice, and he just hits it to the corner. I guess I'm gonna go. They get the penalty kill killed off. So Cranberry will come back out. Tuffles will try and bring the puck up. He does for the moment, but Bagels catches him on the line change, scores! 3 for Bagels. He's entering his name in the MVP conversation. It's 5-1.
As Bagels already being a top-end player, both leagues, non-HL and JBHL, I mean, succeeding so much, and honestly, already finding more than enough goals this game, as this game's already getting out of hand, as Guangdong being a top 2 team, I mean, it's not seeming like it, as the Gyat will head to the face-off, as, I mean, they need to do something to spark that motivation back up for Guangdong.
Want to talk about anything? I mean, clearly we can't talk about the game. It seems like it's been all one-sided. We saw a little bit of an offensive spurt there. What is it, Caribou?
I actually just forgot what I was going to say. That's amazing.
Wonderful. We love.
Yeah, insightful commentary. Honestly.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, you're in that sentence right there. That's enough intelligence to be the Guangdong.
I'm juggling 2 teams, a spreadsheet, a stream, and a game at the same time.
Caribou just doing it all. We miss Caribou when it came to production as well. Very professional looking production.
I'm sure it was fine. Just a bit of Spotify here and there. That's all.
Yeah, calm down, bro.
I mean, we what? You don't like Juice WRLD? Anyways, another shot. Cannot go in, and they get the rebound. Ham will get in.
Yeah, bro. All right, man.
You can say he's going ham. It's 6-1.
I mean, he's not really going ham. He scored 1 goal, but yeah.
All right, bro. Let him be, bro.
let me cook. All right.
We all love ham.
I gotta have some
amazing.
enjoyment from this game.
Yeah, ham's amazing. We all love ham.
Yeah.
I remember
ham
what I was
now
gonna
you can
say.
see that the you do. I will say just quickly.
I was saying in the MVP race.
Area.
In the MVP race, how close is Bagels to being a bit, like a top candidate for that?
I think he's in. I think he's in there. I think you can easily make a case that being the best player on the best team is a case for MVP, no matter what. But also, I think it also goes back to how much you can take over a game, because MVP is sort of this touchy subject we've seen, in the sports media world, especially, recently in the NBA. Sometimes they just give it to the best player on the best team. And Bagels easily deserves to be in that conversation, but I still think you still have Selam Bourne, McCoy, Joe Dog, Plon Twos, Ginger Boy. These are all players. As we see a goal from Flim Flam.
This guy's got it. This guy hasn't played at all. That's crazy.
Yeah. So are we gonna see a forfeit at this point?
If it reaches 11-1, then the game gets forcefully ended.
Oh.
The real Mr. Flimflam, he's been here for near the entire season, and I guess he's finally decided to show what he's got.
I will say, while we'll get back into the MVP conversation while we have, the time, we'll have more time in the intermission to talk about it as well. But, I mean, Flim Flam is one of those guys that, as someone who recently became a player, he's been in scrims a lot. He's been really putting in the work. Yeah, and he really tries everything he can. Oh, how about that? We see a shot from Cranberry and scores.
Do we have a game?
Chris Paul just cut the lead to 42. Relax, Toasted. We're nowhere close to having a game. We're nowhere close to having a game.
Quebec have also gone straight back to their first line. I think that was a bit of an experiment. I think it's shown that it can work, but otherwise
it can't.
Otherwise it can't.
But
it can and can't.
But yeah, Flim Flam has been putting in the work. I think he definitely is very underrated on this Quebec team. This Quebec team is just so deep, Toasted. I mean, there's so many people on that line. Obviously, you have Bagels, you have Dremmings, and then you have Swaymark, who's not even playing, by the way. You still have Logsy, Dead Probe, Flim Flam. There's just so many Ham. There's just so many players that you can look towards and just be there. And it goes back to ours. I mean, he just seems like having good coaching and getting the most out of your players. I think he's done the best of that this year.
Yeah, and I more than agree. As like honestly, Quebec's roster is just filled with talent. I mean, you look one way, you see talent. You look the other way, you see even more talent. I mean, even looking at the bench, I mean, having Logic, Ham, and even ours. I mean, ours is a great coach and succeeding in multiple ways in the coaching side and the non-HL side. I mean, just having that talent and that just like loving team side of things, especially. I think that you were there last time we had the interview with the Quebec team, and they're like a family. I mean, they're tight as the team can be. I mean, I don't know if you remember that.
Very few teams I can agree can have that family sort of aspect. You know, I maybe a little biased, but I think Detroit does it as well. I think having chemistry and just being together separates, from being a loons where you have a good player, McCoy, and no one else around him, to where having you have that locker room sort of turmoil, and then the best teams. But while in our intermission, we won't talk about the game because there is nothing to talk about. But what we will talk about is the MVP discussion. I think that is really interesting. Toasted, who do you think is the front runners for MVP?
I mean, I got a quick whisper from Plantoons and Boogie. I don't think neither of those two deserve it. I'm sorry to say, but I think that there's some MVP races, and you kind of put me on the spot here because I'm not really the best of the knowledge of in the JBHL. But I mean, people, if I look even at the stats right now, I mean, in the rankings list, I mean, you see Bourne on the top, you see McCoy, you see Angry Ginger Boy, Joe Doggy. I mean, you see a bunch of players like them, and those are some good names and could be high draft picks. But honestly, the player that I keep on seeing succeed and even seeing succeed today, I mean, Wad, I mean, already, and I mean, okay, even Pluntoon's good. Is he good in the JBHL? Am I tripping?
He's honestly, so he was originally with the Maine Lobsters, and then he got traded. A little bit of a locker room turmoil there, but ever since he came to the Mallards, he's actually been pretty decent. As I didn't even know I was getting here. Hello, I need to get give me 1 second, and then meeting me again. Tosa, come back up here. So my biggest thing is I think Pluntoos has there you go. I'll stand next to you. There we go. But I mean, honestly, for this looks really awkward. I mean, Pluntoos has looked really good with Angry Ginger Boy, and I think it's because the styles mix. I still think Angry Ginger Boy, if a Mallard was to get it, would be the MVP candidate. But I would probably say, if we're looking at it, Selin Bourne for me is still the front runner for the MVP candidate. But I think you have to include Bagels. I mean, the best player on the best team. I think you can agree, Toasted, has to be in the conversation.
Yeah, I more than agree. As Bagels even shown it tonight. I mean, versing the second-ranked team. I mean, he's already scored multiple goals. I mean, there could be some scenarios where you say this team isn't at full strength, but he's still scoring. And honestly, being able to score is a key part. Oh my gosh, it's a key part in multiple things. And honestly, it's just great to see from a young player looking to become a better player in the BHL and the non-HL.
Yeah, going into it, Boogie hurt my feelings, but besides that, we'll try and fix ourselves here. Logsy will pass it up over the Ham. But Ham trying to get something to go. Maybe Tuffles can get something here. Logsy hits it out. Possible chance at getting another goal here. Logsy shot! Oh, it goes off across the post. Whoever had the over-under being 5.5 goals to cover the spread. Not looking good so far, as it's a 5-goal game. Possible chance in front, no good. But yeah, I personally think that Selin Bourne is still the favorite for MVP. I think it's a 2-man race. I think Bagels you can throw in as that number 3 guy, but for me, it would probably be between Selin Bourne and Angry Ginger Boy. I don't think people realize Angry Ginger Boy played 3 games last season, and this is his first full season in the JBHL, and he's been phenomenal. I mean, he's been absolutely insane. As we see a possible shot here from Flim Flam, no good. Trying to get something to go. He gets out to the neutral zone, trying to grab it as Flim Flam, trying to get a shot off. He can't. Already a goal today. Maybe can we see 2? Shot there, and that's a good save from Particle.
It's Swaymark.
Wait, Particle is in net. Oh, so Swaymark is in goal. Particle's actually on the ice. So they have a little bit of a goalie change. We didn't even see it. So Particle out there with Flim Flam. 3 minutes to go. So No real worried about giving up 5 goals in 3 minutes. I don't know what the record would be for the amount of goals in 3 minutes, but Prodigal trying to bring the puck up. Trying to get a shot off here. Just jukes around a defender. Trying to get a shot there. He can't. Logsy will try and grab it. A little bit of lag from Logsy, but luckily able to hit it to the corner. When it comes to goalies, though, I mean, if you look at the skater rankings, you know, one of the interesting things is Swaymark is number 2. People think Salted and Cooked is the number 1 goalie here. I know you're not too fond of the JBHL, but we're not really in the know, for lack of a better word. But me personally, I believe Swaymark is the best goalie in the JBHL, while many people say Salted and Cooked is. Do you have an opinion on that?
I think I've been with you for a while now in multiple games, and I remember that one time with you when Sultan and Cook just had a bad day. But if we look at Swaymark, I mean, he seems like a very consistent goalie. He seems like a goalie that can succeed. As we talk about the goal scored,
Just like that. And it's a 6-goal game, but yeah. I think you're talking about consistency versus inconsistency, though, right?
yeah, of course. I mean, being a goalie, I mean, it's tough to keep consistent even in the everyday, even the real world. I mean, it's hard, but I mean, sometimes you need to have that momentum and that mental to keep consistent because a team relies on you. You're the back catcher of the team. I mean, you're the net to the field goal. I mean, you got to keep the team in balance and you got to succeed. And that's just where Sultan Cook can't thrive, as he has good and bad days, and unfortunately, that's just where I see the difference.
It's going to be interesting to see which goalies get taken in the BHL draft. Oh my goodness, what a goal from Particle! And the score just keeps getting worse for Guangdong.
The goal, he scores a goal. I don't know about you, but this will be my first ever forfeit scene if it happens.
Well, fun fact, while we're talking here, Caribou was here for my first ever game commentated ever for the JBHL, where we found the cheater, and the game had to be ended abruptly. That was interesting. Yeah, I thought.
No, I was away. I came back and there was one game that evening.
Ooh, and I forget who was with me then. I'm trying to think who was with me then, because if you weren't there, maybe Zulus. I could be wrong, but
yeah.
Maybe. Very interesting. It was a very interesting game. It was an auto clicker, Toasted. Would you believe that? Dead probe. Okay. Who was it? It was, I don't know who it was because it was a goalie that just got into the JBHL. If you look back to like the beginning of season, whatever, season 18, right? Yeah. This is the very beginning of season 18. A goalie got signed to, I believe, I don't want to say it was the Nordiques, but I think the Nordiques were involved in the game. Shot there, but that'll be hit wide. So it was an interesting game. Tuffle's gonna try and get a pass out front to Gyat. At least get one more shot at a goal. Will not be the case. And Quebec Nordiques will dominate this game 9-2. And Toasted, it's looking like Guangdong is sort of having a tremendous downfall.
I mean, Guangdong already going down 2 games, losing one to the second place contender. Of course, you kind of expect that, especially coming from Quebec, as I mean they succeeded so much. And you look at their roster, and it's more than accomplished. I mean, more than perfect. But I mean, Guangdong losing that game to the Huskies is just not something you were expecting nor want to see from a team with that caliber. But unfortunately, I mean, there's players that go missing, and there's players that get ineligible or losing players, and I mean that can affect the roster, of course. And unfortunately,
I'm sorry to butt in, but literally the one game the Huskies played with Tino on their team. Breaking news: released Tino. They released Tino right after their game at 7:30, and then Caribou decided to sign Tino to the Dewsbury Deer. So
I'm just filling numbers. Why? How have they found me? How have they found me? Uh, uh.
They're looking at your share screen.
They found you. They're trying to find you. It's hide and seek. I think we gotta go right into our next game though, which
No, that one
Toasted
got
is gonna
moved.
be.
It's moved.
That one got moved.
Yep.
So is the game at 8:30 still happening?
It might be happening half an hour later.
Well, yeah, at 8:30, right?
It might
So wait,
be-
when's
it
next
might-
game?
DCG wants it moved to 9, and I'm like really conflicted because I'm technically just like rescheduling for both teams, and I'm trying to do a stream at the same. I'm gonna stand in a place. You can do interviews, and that can.
Yeah. Just go to the middle. Just mediaize me. Just point towards center
I'm
rise.
gonna stand in the goal.
That works too.
Hi, Swaymark. Hello, Swaymark. Goodbye, Swaymark.
All right,
Yeah,
you know what? Let's get my
hey.
good buddy Swaymark up here, Toasted, huh? Let's get my good buddy Swaymark up here.
Yeah.
Sorry for this. I'm just managing stuff in the background, so just give me a bit.
Yeah, no, Caribou's not moving. So Swaymark, I mean, hey, you didn't even really break a sweat that much. How you feeling?
Pretty good. The fellas put on a crazy offensive performance. And I thought Particle filled in great in between the pipes for the first 2 periods.
Yeah, I mean, all of them behind you, but
Yeah.
you know, I think you were able to make a couple of those saves. Was it? There was rumors that you practiced with the greatest JBHLer of all time, Crowd Justin, last night. Is that true?
Yeah, it is. It was very late at night, very sleepy, but the grind never stops, you know.
Absolutely. When it comes to this team, I know it just feels like we talked about it, especially Toasted. You can bring up the next question, Toasted, but it just feels like this team's a family. The chemistry is just off the charts with these guys.
It definitely is. You know, we've been VCing a lot and just spending a lot of time with each other. So, you know, we're just you know, we've got to know each other more, and I don't know, it's transferring well onto the ice.
Any what is it, Repo? You playing Repo? What's the game of choice whenever you guys have free time?
Gartic phone.
Oh, God.
I can
yeah,
imagine.
we won't bring up Toasted. Any questions?
I'm back onto that family track. I mean, having a team that you can connect so well with, having a team that you could like share many things about and like just get to know each other better. I mean, how do you feel like that's affecting your play and how you guys play together with all that chemistry?
I think it definitely helps. Like, just, you know, being able to read your teammates like that just really helps. We're usually on the same page, and if we're not after the game, you know, we'll usually work something out to correct that. So it's been a lot easier, and it's been a big help.
All right, and one more thing. I mean, I can see ours behind me. I mean, how do you like ours as a owner and a coach? I mean,
Definitely not in VC right now. So no pressure. No pressure at all.
No pressure.
His status on the team depends on this.
I mean, he's been great. You know, he's been great at coaching us up in all different ways. He's working well to get everybody playing time whenever he can. And like, you know, he's just built a great environment where, you know, we can all feel, you know, at home and not, you know, I feel like we never feel super under pressure. Like, we can just go out and play the game and play our best, and that's what we do.
So thank you so much, Swaymark. We'll let you back up, hump your teammates over there. But ours, hop up here, man. Ours, let's get you get the coach of one of the best teams. Oh, Toasted, watch out, you're in his way. Toasted.
Okay, wait, sorry, guys.
Toasted.
Guys, I think I was panicking. Oh my god.
Toasted, Jesus. Look professional. Anyways, but
he's announcing in our team.
well,
Discord
Toasted's now gone. All right, it's just you and me, ours. But ours, I mean, I want to just talk about the depth of this team. You know, you have your top players like Bagels and Dremmings, like those are the players that you sort of rely on. But how does it feel to just have immense depth when it comes to a team like the Nordiques?
Depth, in my opinion, is the key to success. When one player isn't showing up or something happens, and the next guy steps up, and I'm just making sure everyone's ready at all times.
Yeah, and Swaymark going #1 overall in the BHL draft, right? I'm not crazy.
Obviously.
Yeah. Anyways, but how about we're gonna talk with him afterwards? But how about Mr. Flimflam? You know, what type of day he had? I mean, how does it feel to him finally break through?
He's been hard at work. He's on all the time. He's on just as much as our top players. From when we signed him in the beginning of the season, he was brand new. He was struggling a little bit, but he's really developed into a good player. He has the French chemistry with Tango and Winner and everyone else. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I will say I can vouch for that just because I also was he was practicing with me for scrims for like 5 hours. I mean, he was getting in work the day before, so definitely a lot of fun there. We'll get some of your buddies on. We'll get Remmings up here. See, oh, that's Boogie. I didn't mean to invite Boogie. Whoops.
Don't let him up.
I mean,
there.
Boogie. Let's get a ref. Let's get a ref interview. Ref interview.
Oh,
But
Get Boogie out of here.
no.
Hello, everybody.
All right, but
Wow.
Boogie. Hi, Boogie.
Hello.
But we'll talk with Drummings first. I mean, ref interview. I'd be down for it. But I mean, Drummings, great game. You know, great feeling. It feels like everyone got involved today. But what was the key to today's victory?
It was definitely how much we've been practicing lately. Like you said, Fake has been picking everybody since the minute he wakes up to the minute he goes to bed, asking to scrim. Sometimes even up to 2 in the morning, trying to get ours to ping everybody just to get on and scrim. But we knew coming into this game that GDT wasn't going to have the starting goalie Krabby. So we were working on and playing a backup goalie. So we were working on a lot more moves, and it obviously worked. We got a lot more shots on that than we usually do, and we completed a lot more of those goals.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's been pretty good. You know, we talked about the chemistry. How's it been just like having just so much chemistry between all of your teammates?
Oh, it is definitely amazing because, you know, not every team does have that chemistry. Just because a lot of teams can't even field the players that they need to play the games. We all know who that one team is. But, like, our team stays in VCs for, like, nights on end. We're in a VC every single night, no matter the game or not. Week period, we're always on either playing Gartic Phone, or we're, or we're always just playing squims.
Yeah.
Wad, I'm not talking to you, Wad. I'm talking about the Diaz.
Can I
What-
interject real quick?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. So with that game, the Quebec Nordiques took control of the number 1 seed. You are now on 21 points to Guangdong's 20, with 1 game remaining for each team. Are you confident taking the President's Trophy, or have you got any doubts about it?
I personally don't have any doubts just because Detroit, who reversed on Tuesday, is definitely an amazing team. I can't talk trash about Justin's team. But they don't have that strong second line. So if it is a stab game,
What are you talking about, Willis?
Yo,
Sorry, continue.
So if it is a stab
Appropriate
game, they don't have that second line to back them up behind Jojog with the recent player cutters that they had in the past couple of weeks.
Well, I've
I'm
got
not gonna lie,
insider
even-
info on that one. We've signed 2 prospects, so pretty good. But obviously,
Yeah,
it's not as good. But I'll let you have that one.
Yeah, no, I'm of the mindset. I think Detroit is starting to come together. You know, biased. Yeah, I know, but like,
Yeah, that's glaze.
they're starting to shut up, Drummings. But I mean, I think it goes back to the depth of your team. I think definitely there's not a team in the league that I've seen that has the depth that you do. Does that give you confidence just in general, just because you really can rely on anyone on any night?
Oh, 100%. All of our players are capable of getting on the ice and producing in some type of way. Particle has never played net before. We threw Particle in net a second before the game started, and he goes on to save.
I'm not surprised that
700
happened.
save percentage.
Particle went 13 for 15.
Particle had an insane night in that. Like, all these players have been scrimming so hard and has not been getting the play time this season just because a lot of our stat farm games that we should be having had either edited forfeits or just were having bad nights. But I'm glad that everybody was able to get ice time tonight, and everybody got a point besides Deadprobe, who we tried very hard in the end.
So we will thank you so much for your time, Drummings. This guy's been itching to get an interview in, so
Particle doesn't even have a mic.
Particle doesn't.
he doesn't even
mic.
have a mic. Never mind. I mean, he could talk in chat, but we're not going to do that. But what? What?
I think we need a ref interview.
A weapon interview.
Hi, ref interview. Where is it? Where's the ref?
Let what up, bro?
Gang.
Where's the ref?
There.
You
Boogie,
said
yeah.
ref interview. I don't see you. The
Hello.
smacking take. There we go. All right,
Hello.
Boogie. How do you think you ref this game?
I think I was the
Terrible.
best ref ever. They call me Wes McCauley.
That's that's something. I mean,
I'm back on Nordiques. They're all gone.
yeah. You bet the money line, right? Or did you bet like the over?
Oh yeah, I messaged Winner 16 before the game. I said if your team doesn't score at least 9 goals, I'm making them run laps.
You're making them, aren't you?
Yep.
Aren't you on the main lobsters?
Yep, but I put money on them, so I actually
How would you
Spend
make
the
them run
chat.
laps,
stands
bro?
for
Send him to the principal's
J-
office immediately.
JBHL stands for Junior Boogie League, by the way. Junior Boogie Hockey League, by the way.
All right,
Boogie-
So
all right,
every team's actually my team. So
Get him out of here.
I'm sending this guy
Anyways.
to the.
On a scale
Void.
from, thank you. Honestly, thank you. Thank you.
No.
Finally done. Does Mr. Flimflam have a mic?
No.
Do you know?
No.
All right, we'll get Dead Probe up here.
No, let
my
Flim
God,
Flam do
oh.
like head motions, like up and down, side to side.
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Flimflam, is Flimflam here? Yeah, okay.
No,
Yes.
I mean he's in spirit, and then we get Wad next.
Oh.
Yeah.
We get Wad next.
And I do just want to say that after this game, I will be donating
listening.
$16 to Justin's cause. For the
Yeah,
service he's
let's
taken.
go. Woo!
And I don't know what happened first game. You guys send me the stats on the first game. I'm donating.
Well, I'm only
doing.
I'm only doing playoffs because if I did every single game, I would have to donate like $200. So
Well, do you have the stats from the first? I need the stats from the first game.
stats will be.
Stats
Posted,
will be on the sheet. Don't worry, stats will be on the sheet.
We'll move you down, Dremmings. But thank you so much for hopping on.
Very welcome.
Where is Wad?
Mr. Flim Flam, how you doing? Are you feeling good?
Oz, stop bringing up your players. I'm doing it.
I didn't bring anybody up. I'm
You
not
invited
even.
Dead
I
Probe.
didn't even bring anybody up.
Ars,
did not.
could you come here and just be the translator for Flim Flam?
Okay. I'm Mr. Flim Flam.
So, Mr. Flim Flam, very good day today. You were able to score a few goals. How does that make you feel?
Amazing. He said if he feels amazing and he thinks he's the best in the league.
Really, you believe you're the best in the league? I mean, there's a lot of names on that list, but do you think so? No,
No, I said he's just being humble. He's just being humble. Actually.
he's just
He
being
believes
humble.
more.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm 6'5".
He's 6'5". He has 3% body fat. He's shredded.
Yeah. So I thought he was 6'9", like only 200 pounds. All muscle.
Yeah. On a good day, he is.
On a good day, yeah. But I mean, how do you feel about Swaymark? Do you like Swaymark as a person?
He loves him.
But yeah. Do you think you're gonna score another goal this season?
He says no.
No.
No, he's gonna get at least 12.
At least 12. Wow. 12. Big fan of it. So thank you for coming up, Flim Flam. Appreciate it. I don't think anyone else is coming up unless Dead Probe wants to come up. But Dead Probe,
Where's that probe?
up here,
Hello.
man.
Oh, he's here.
Welcome in. Ours is your team manager's up here, so make sure you shit talk him. But overall, I mean, good day overall. It seems like everyone got involved. How do you feel about today?
I think this was a great win. I didn't realize we could beat, the 1 seed at such a drastic, at like such a drastic deficit. By 7 goals is crazy, and to become the 1st seed after that, it's even more amazing.
I mean, how is ours? I know he's. The rumors are that he's like a militant tyrant and that everyone hates him. How do you feel about him?
Yeah,
Choose
so
carefully, I
he's
know
under
your
the
address.
impression he's under the impression that he thinks he's a good coach. It's not true. It's just not even remotely close to it.
that's not nice.
Is it because you're not starting? Is it because you wanted to start?
That's exactly why. You took the words right out of my mouth. And so once he starts giving me more time on the ice, he'll realize how great of a coach he actually is, And
He's afraid of me in real life. He's not gonna do anything.
yeah, he's just let him talk,
Yeah.
But yeah, he sucks.
But yeah, I'm realistically talking about the game. How does it feel that taking that number 1 seed and fighting for the President's Trophy now? It feels like there's a lot of chemistry with this team.
Yeah, I feel like we were always projected to be high, And today was just proof.
Like marijuana or just high, high level?
We've mixed in both. And I think
Oh, okay, yeah,
one
that's fair.
can't
We
do
don't
the other.
judge. We don't judge.
We take a couple of Tylenols before it too, just in case, just get
Doesn't
the
that
drugs
make
out
you
the system.
sleepy?
Uh,
Oh no,
it
that's
makes us lock in.
NyQuil. Never mind. I don't
It
know
makes
my
us lock
drugs.
in. Yeah.
It's probably good. But
we take a little Dayquil too, not NyQuil, but yeah.
well, yeah, Dayquil. I'm a big fan of Icy Hot.
Oh
Day-
yeah,
day-
no, I use that as a suppository.
No, fuck up with your icy hot, man. All this guy talks about is how much he loves his icy hot. I'm tired of
Oh, is it
this.
real? Oh, is it because of the Shaq endorsement?
The only way Fake is 6'5", 300 pounds of just sheer muscle is because he puts on Icy Hot every single night,
Do not look
I
in
do
his
that
locker.
every night.
Do not look at his locker. He's
Am I gonna
got
find
creatine in his
performance
Wait,
enhancing
are we gonna
drugs?
find? Are we gonna need to like inelge him? Is it just because of the amount of Icy Hot that's in his locker? Or?
He's got yeah, just don't look. As long as there's no looking,
Just don't look.
I don't
All
think
right,
there's
yeah,
any-
I'm just a media guy. Don't worry about me. But yeah, how confident do you guys? How do you feel about just your team going forward, just for the rest of the season and the playoffs? More importantly.
I think we're gonna win it all. Anything short of that is a failure.
All right, and with that being said, that will do it for our interviews. And then we had a game planned at 8:30 with Detroit and
Boogie, you're echoing.
Dewsbury, but that game has been pushed to 9. So we will see you guys at 9 p.m.
Oh shit! Yeah. Yeah, twos.
Oh, you got the goalies.
Welcome
Alright,
to 2-2s, guys. Take it away, Pontus.
There's no goalies, by the way, Plum.
Oh shit, I'll do that.
Oh my god, bro.
I'll do it. Give me a sec.
Come on, Kevin. Chop, chop.
Don't.
So do you interview me while you play me, bro?
Yeah, I don't know. This is a very new idea. Oh, are we going?
Yeah, go. I mean,
Okay.
just restart. There you go.
Yeah, restart.
We got two.
Bro, it's gonna be like so unserious.
Yeah, I don't know. This is weird. I guess we're gonna puck drop, and the first question is, how did you before the game? Where oh my god, we're banned. Before the game, against Guangdong, of course they were rated high. How did you guys prepare, and how do you guys think you executed the plan?
We just needed our line to show up, really. There was no real plan. It was just everybody had their selected roles, and that's just what we stuck with. Obviously, it did work out. I feel like they were missing. There's no way that team went 10-1. They won games after goalie dot too, didn't they?
Yeah, they won. Well, I think they won one game against us when there was 104 people.
Oh yeah, I saw that game.
It was terrible.
To be honest with you, it didn't even feel like I was playing a real team. No offense.
Yeah, I mean, I saw it was pretty bad.
The Gyat's pretty good. The goalie actually, as bad as it looked, we were getting a lot of good shots. We were getting a lot of good, those shots that we got. They weren't the throwaway shots that you see in a lot of games in the JBHL, like the P3s from half. We had a few of those, of course, but I feel like just in general, there are a lot of like 5 holes and stuff, like actual quality shots.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, definitely that goalkeeper has a bright future. Maybe not that organization because they suck, but but they have Krabby. It doesn't seem like he's gonna get play time over Krabby being such a good goalkeeper though.
Yeah, whenever Krabby's back, it'll probably be over for him. But he's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
What did you want to call it again, Plum?
Choose.
What?
Because it's like a 1v1, but I don't really care.
Oh, I missed it.
Here, I have a spreadsheet open, but I'm trying to play the game at the same time. This is so hard.
I missed it.
Oh, so I mean, you being some people say Cell's better, some people say you are better. How does it feel just having a teammate as good as Cell in your team, especially when some teams don't have any good players?
It's honestly just amazing, and he is better than me. I'll admit that. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to say somebody's better than me.
Humble as ever.
Especially somebody who, in my opinion, is the MVP right now.
Shit. Ooh, you failed.
I missed it.
Oh, that was not a foul.
I missed that again. Bro, I messed up that mech twice that game. I should have 2 goals off of that.
How is Tino? Did Tino buy diamond boxes?
And I'm being so serious. I was having Tino in the VC and having Cell get mad just for him just touching the puck was probably the funnest experience I've had on this.
Did you not have him muted?
You can hardly hear him either way. I don't know what's up with his mic.
Can we get an expansion on this? What do you mean Cell got mad when he touched the puck? He had 2 touches.
Yeah, those 2 touches, Cell got mad at it both times.
Wow.
Which is probably why he wanted to be cut. He wanted to be cut.
Oh, of course.
He'll probably
so he wanted to go to Dewsbury?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bro, I'm just making sure they finish their last games or whatever.
Yeah, you didn't want any forfeits.
Yeah, another forfeit and the entire thing gets folded. So I was just like, why don't I just take over and?
I also started P3ing a lot more. It's very useful mechanic. I feel like you just gotta take your goals where you can get them.
The P3s.
Yeah.
Do you guys hear that the Guangdong Tigers have an entire practice squad?
And they still play that bad?
Yep.
Wow.
Well, I asked a player and he's like, "Yeah, I'm on Guangdong's practice squad," and I'm like, "That's a bit."
No, it's actually turned though. I mess with that.
I think they have 2 seasons now. I think they just have a bunch of problems.
Maybe preparing for next season.
I think it's where Tuffles and Cranberry came from. So it's a good idea. It's invite them to the server for a few days, and then like assess how good
Oh, I
they
messed
are.
it up.
Yeah, try and see how good they are. Advertise
Yo,
it as like
how do I keep
first
messing
season
that up?
or
What?
something.
Oh, there's 70 people online.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I definitely think that's a smart idea. I feel like more teams should be able to like have a larger roster, because especially you see like even some of these bad teams have like a full roster. It's not really changing much. It's just about the development of these teams. Like ours is such a great coach; he's able to develop all these players. But some teams, like Dewsbury, even though they have a lot of players on this team, it just doesn't seem like they develop them at all.
Oh, you crit that. That's still went in.
By the
Yeah, I don't know
way,
how.
This guy's got a comp username. There's free agents _125.
We picked
Oh,
up a
wait.
guy named Tribute.
That's a bit of a comp
Underscore-
username. I mean, it's got a
That's-
four length username.
Oh, I messed up.
I feel like I've heard of that
Supposed to be this?
125 before.
_125.
Underscore one.
It's actually, I tried to play like using Featherbush at one time, bro. It's actually so hard to play in Talk.
Winter.
Oh
I know,
my!
I'm just
It's
not talented
so
at that.
hard.
He plays
I've just
Winter
been-
Haven, whatever that is. I don't know what that is.
Winter Haven. Wait,
I don't know. He's just using his tag. I was like, I don't know.
Underscore 125. I've definitely heard of this guy before. I don't know from where.
I might just sign him.
Who is
China.
it?
I mean, yeah, might as well.
It doesn't hurt to get somebody.
I actually have a full roster on that at the moment. So I need to cut some.
Yeah, we have a full roster too, bro.
I just cut
Sucks.
We do is, I think we have like more than a full
If you
roster.
look at the free agents
I-
tab, it's
man.
just all yellow.
We've had to
That's so
cut so
funny.
many people.
Yeah, bro. I saw.
The entire
You signed
free
all of
agents.
them
Bro,
to do
oh
zero.
my bad. Packers like dead ass just picks up everybody and anybody.
Well,
I
Codell
didn't
is
use that.
actually alright at the game, but like he could only make like 10 o'clock, so I was like,
Who is it?
Connell?
you guys signed him. He's like Codell F4.
Code CODALT.
He didn't really show up or anything. So I kind of just didn't see him.
It's like Cobalt with a D, right?
Yeah,
He actually wasn't that bad. I remember I 1v1'd him and he actually put up a decent fight. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm pretty new. I started like 2 days ago."
He wasn't bad at all. That wasn't the reason I cut him. I cut
Yeah.
him because I just had more space for people that were gonna make tonight, and I just want to see.
That was the same with Savoir. I remember on the Lobsters Boogie, you can attest to this. Savoir could only make like Sundays or something.
Yeah, he's
And
very
it was
Yeah,
good.
like-
his schedule got a bit better,
I
but
had him on. I
he's
had him
got
on
a terrorist
AC last
schedule.
season. Bit of a specimen.
He's a busy guy.
Yeah, he's not bad at all though. I just like it feels like there's a lot of wasted potential.
Keep bricking.
I don't know why.
I had
This is low in your
I had an idea
MVP.
for like something I could do like in comparison with the All Stars next season.
Mhm.
And I could have role stars. I could have like 3 good goalkeepers, 3 good defensemen, and 3 good like attackers, and you get like a little special like icon next to your name or something. For the rest of the
Isn't that what
season.
an all-star is?
No, but I mean like you're the best at your role. Like like these people in particular.
Oh,
It'd
like
be
for
even better than
defending.
an All Star, But you still play in the All Star game. Like it wouldn't get rid of it.
That makes sense. I like that. I just feel like it'd probably just be like the top 3, like like how the awards have like finalists and stuff.
That's what I mean.
I
We
feel
announced
like
we
it'd be
announced those
some.
earlier, but towards the end of the season and in playoffs, you get a little icon which says you are certifiably one of the best defenders this season, like something like that.
Boogie the cow.
Boogie the Cow, best defenseman.
Bluntooth.
Known facts.
Bro, are you lagging like very hard right now?
Yeah.
Like I'm having frame
Well,
drops.
not like that. Oh shit. W assist.
W assist. I'm having like frame drops over here. It's very bad. I can see you're on 80 ping.
Oh, I think I always play an 80 ping. Maybe 60. I'm central. I don't know why I get such bad ping. Oh, you can
Yeah,
tab and see stamina? I can see stamina on the game. I didn't know that.
You've never seen that before?
No, I just like ball out. I don't know. I just play.
I've got a mod
What-
which shows
just
the
do
next to
whatever
people's
there is.
names, so you can kind of like see what level they're at.
Oh, really? That's allowed?
Yeah. I mean, they'll probably release it soon. There was New Blue Bridges mod, so.
Oh, Newly Bridge has a lot of inconspicuous mods that may or may not be allowed.
May or may not be allowed. Oh god, I'm getting.
Newly
pinged by
Bridge is a
bunch of
stupid
free
idiot
agents.
head who's a fart bomb.
Right, why is DCG sniping my own prospect?
Oh, I'm trying to use your hit. Stop hitting it. Yo, my goal is
Wow.
Jesus.
What
This guy on my
goalkeeper.
team.
Well, no, it's Valenetsky. So. or how to pronounce his name. So it's the best AI goalkeeper. I don't like, bro. Some people just don't know about like the different tiers of AI goalkeepers. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
how that's, like,
Mimi's medium, Alfresco easy, and then
I don't think I've ever played.
Yeah, I think it's Fresco for the
Alfresco.
easy.
Yeah, Alfresco.
yeah, Alfresco's easy.
Oh no, yeah. Oh, I'm badass for
Mimi's
missing.
medium, and then what is it? Vasilevsky's the hard level goal.
Yeah, Vasilevsky.
If you just shoot to the side of these goalkeepers, they kind of just fall apart. For being honest.
Bro, I had it like on target shot like for the side, and like Vasilevsky like dashed over. Oh my god, I nearly got that. Like he like dashed over and he got it. Like that was crazy. I was not expecting that.
I missed it again. Why not sprint reset?
We actually signed like a prospect who I think's really good.
What is it?
Yeah, what's her name?
Fire ID.
Oh yeah, no, he's not bad.
Yeah, no, he actually is.
I was eating my dinner.
He joined 2 days ago.
I remember I was eating my dinner, and like I was playing with one hand. Everything. Actually crazy. I was eating my dinner and I was playing with one hand, and like usually like when I play like new guys, even if I'm playing with one hand, it's still like they win.
How do you play with one
hand?
hand?
Like he put up what?
Yo, these guys actually ping everything.
You basically just go back and forth from your. Oh well, no, it's not one hand exactly, but I'm playing with the like food in my mouse hand, so like I have like less restriction or like less free will like how to move my hand.
He doesn't ping that.
I have no clue.
These goals are so. I'm not gonna say anything on stream, but these gotta get coded better, bro.
From the Diamond Crates.
Oh, is there a BHL game going on? Oh, Ardog is playing. I'm supposed to be in their VC, I think.
How's one goalie like? How's one goalie 4 for 9 and the other one's 5 for 5? That's crazy.
I just am better at aiming my P3s, especially against AI goalkeepers. P3s are so much easier to get than like.
Bro, I had like a decent, nice little P3, bro, and this guy just hung it out of the air, bro. Like it was like a wide open shot.
Oh, 0.4 seconds, and I got a goal. 6-0. Damn, this one guy sucks.
Alrighty, we're banning plums. We're gonna end this period, so we'll go back to intermission in a second. Alrighty, we're gonna go back to intermission. Thanks for tuning in to the first twos that will probably never happen again. But anyway,
thank you, Tough.
Hello, Junior Blocky Sports Network. We're back after a long intermission. I got some snacks. Plontu's got some snacks. Caribou got some snacks. We all got some snacks. I believe the second last game of the night, we have Dewsbury versus Detroit. Oh, okay, this is the last game. The voices in my head corrected me. We have Dewsbury versus Detroit. And not very much of a thriller, most would say. Because Dewsbury's pretty bad and Detroit's pretty good. Dewsbury did sign a lot of new players who are on the ice right now, like Bing Bang Bong 1-2 something. Shiesty 888. Tino Yerbarba, who was recently just cut from the Huskies after being cut from the Loons. Who else do they got? They had Ende on at one point. He's still
After
here,
being traded by Quebec, yes, indeed.
So Tino Yerbarba has been passed around quite a bit this season. Trying to look at new players they signed. Is ID Fire? Did you sign ID Fire?
He's on the Flamingos. I'll bring that
Okay.
up. Just moving over to the Flamingos roster.
So the Flamingos, they got Joe Dog, who's pretty up there in the rankings right now because the rest of his team got removed for inappropriate actions. They also have Fire ID, who I just got mixed up on the wrong team. He's pretty new, but apparently, through my sources, I've heard he's pretty good. Then we have Willie, or Willie. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Everyone calls him Willie. He's a really good goalie, except DCG pushes a false propaganda against his name and thinks he's the best goalie in JBHL. Not true. But he's still pretty good, and he's probably third best. And I believe Dewsbury will not score a goal on him tonight. That's my best guarantee that there will be a shutout. Shutout. I said shutout. For what's his face? Willie. Yeah. Then they also have Moon, another young, promising prospect on Detroit. And I believe that's it. Unless X20V, is that guy also? I feel like he's also on Detroit.
Yeah, he's also on Detroit, yeah.
Okay. The voices in my head have also informed me that X20V is on Detroit.
They can hear me. Like, they're not the voices are real. The voices are real.
The voices are real this time. Let's go.
The voices are real.
Never seen him on before, but he's got an unspeakable gaming skin on, so he must be pretty calm.
What's your thoughts? Stuck at this. My thoughts on this is that Detroit has a great player in Joe Dog, a great goalkeeper in Willie, and I mean, Dewsbury got what? I don't think I know one person on the Dewsbury roster.
I mean, you got Devonta. You know Devonta.
Oh, sorry. Outside of Devonta Smith, is he on?
So Devonta's actually invited Blue to be on the team. I think Blue has also been on like other Minecraft sports with him. Shiesty as well, I think, is on a different league. Ende was one of the best goalkeepers at the time, but he's kind of decayed a little bit, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. Bing Bang
He
Bomb
fell off.
Looks okay.
I'd be absolutely shocked if Dewsbury can upset Detroit tonight.
There's no Joe Dog for the first two periods at least.
Oh wow, that changes
insider
things.
knowledge.
Now, I have
Smith
to say,
incoming
I
6
think
goals.
that makes it go from 4-0 to 2-0.
And no
I think that
and no Willie.
Really? You want to play this game? Are you sure?
He wanted to play this game. I turned Detroit around. I turned Dewsbury around in 2 seconds. Bro.
I think Gray's gonna get a goal. I think Joe Dog's gonna get in the middle of the third period. I think Rayada's gonna let up goals.
It's when Joe Dog gets here, really. Like, no one actually knows when he's gonna get hit because DCG is terrible.
Wait, I have to sneeze.
That's crazy.
When is he? Let me look at this.
Excuse me.
DCG said planned lines for tonight and then didn't send another message. No lines.
Wow, DCG, great owner, terrorist. Ban DCG, never let him own again. Worst owner I know.
Lines for the Mingos are Cryo Justin and It's Grey, and Moon and Fire ID.
Wow, those are horrible.
Taking off your blue jeans.
And I think Joe Dog's making it towards the end, maybe? I'm not sure.
I don't really know. It doesn't really matter to me. I think Dewsbury has 0 chance of winning this either way.
No, Devonta Smith. That guy
Nope.
is
I
decent.
don't care. Does not matter.
You're right.
People
Fair
overrate Devonta Smith. No offense
Fair
to
enough.
Devonta Smith, but I'm pretty sure 9 out of his 10 goals were against what? Rimouski,
Rally.
Rally and Rimouski, was it not?
No, just Rally.
It was 2 games he played Rally.
Oh,
He got
okay.
9 goals.
Yeah,
Really? Is that
I
true?
think so. Maybe. Might have been Rimouski.
Wow, that is sad.
That is, yeah, wow. Let's scroll up here
That
in
guy's
the
horrible.
scores, trying to see.
Yeah, bitches. Bitches.
Oh yeah, he had 7 goals against Rally,
Okay.
and then if I can try to find his other games. He scored 1 goal against the Lobsters. He scored 7 goals against Rally.
We didn't. He didn't score any goals against us.
No, at the beginning of the season.
Oh.
I'm trying to find. I'm pretty sure he has more than those. Trying to find just one more game out of him where he scored at least 1 goal. Oh, he had 3 goals against St. Louis with McCoy and VR Group. So he had what? 7? Yeah, 11. That's his 11 goals. So he had 7 goals against Rally, 3 goals against
We got a stamina game. We got a stamina game there.
St. Louis game,
Incredible.
and that was no stamina. So that guy was on the ice the whole time. Scored 3 goals against VR Groot and McCoy. Spectacular.
Guys, I'm
And he
famous
scored.
according to Moon Hazard. I've made it in life.
Moon Hazard says you're famous.
She said wait, is that the girl?
Yes, I believe that's the
Okay.
woman.
She said that famous person, and she was jumping up and down and punching me. So told Mama to quit her job. I made it. Going pro. I think Dew is gonna win this game.
Really?
Yes,
I don't
Because-
believe that.
they have no players. And Dewsbury has Devonta Smith.
I mean, let's look at some Devonta Smith performances in the past.
I wish I had a graphic to bring up. Devontae Smith goals 0 0 0
Against
0 0
Quebec?
Rally 7.
Guys, I think
Oh, the
I think
FF?
Bang Bang Bong.
No, nobody's FF'd. What?
Nobody's FF.
Yeah, well, it says FF. Dewsbury versus Quebec 5-0 FF.
Oh yeah, that was earlier in the season. Yeah.
No, that was 5-29-25.
Yeah, no, earlier in the season, isn't like a
That was
few days
also
ago.
what that means earlier in the season.
Oh, yeah.
He never
well,
said
that
how
was what?
early. He said earlier.
Early-
Dumbass.
It was last
They've FF'd a few
Thursday.
times. They've FF'd a few times. Like, I don't know.
They can't get a team. That's terrible. Let's go back to another performance.
So this is taking too long. So I'm gonna talk about they talked about the MVP earlier. I wanna talk about-
Blanty's.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about goalies because
I'm gonna talk about goalies.
I think Salted and Cooked is gonna be the best goalie.
Wasn't the
What about you,
wasn't the top team-
Fontouz?
Wasn't this guy on Minnesota? This guy, the free agent guy.
Was
Yes.
got cut.
Is he not good?
Call Minnesota. No, he's horrible.
Is it a squeaker or no?
I don't know.
He was just
I
very
feel like he is.
Just not great.
Or they, or she, or it, or whatever else to do.
Boogie.
Dude, it's 2025. It's Pride Month. I gotta be more
Happy
open-minded.
Pride
I
Month,
can't
guys.
just
Happy
call
Pride
everyone dude. Happy Pride Month, Zulus.
Alright, I gotta eat dinner. Have fun, Boogie.
Alright, bye, Plum.
Okay.
Good
God, I hate that guy. First instinct.
Good, I hate that.
Does this bring you back to the first game I commentated with probably caption where I said he hit the puck better than the other team?
No idea, but I've got Rally, like half of Rally
Wow.
waving at my camera from the Detroit bench. You guys are too heavy. You're weighing it down. Get off. Get off the
What are we
bench,
weighing
Monkey.
down?
Monkey is at least 500 pounds. This guy's weighing down the entire bench.
Can you be nice?
Can you be nice?
Kindness is key, man. Hello.
They went into the locker room.
Please.
They actually listened.
I'm gonna go
I'd
role
rather-
play with them. I'm gonna go role play with them.
Yeah, go. I'm gonna come with you. So, okay.
Wait, my mouse keeps disconnecting. It's really
Where'd they
grinding my
go?
gears.
Are they hiding in
Yo,
the showers?
what?
Okay.
Did they get new locker rooms?
No, this is from my like Dewsbury team back in like season 14.
Oh,
I had
no, we're not
Shug
at Detroit,
Shug,
right?
Shug, Legal, Brook SN,
Gus the Cow, Gus the Cow.
Eclipse, Viper, Gus the Cow, Peng, Aaron 07, and F16 Viper.
Gus the Cow.
No, I didn't put anyone fat on stream. I love you, monkey. It's not a...
Fat? That's AI. If you call someone fat, that's AI.
Devonta just showing up into his own locker room, bro. There's was like 50 seconds to face
Have
him.
you seen the edit of wait, am I reffing?
I think so.
Okay.
let's-
Wait, my mouse
let's-
is not
let's- Unless
connecting.
anyone else wants to ref, yes. Yes, you are.
I'm kidding. Being good tonight.
How much is
£7 and $32.
Yeah, that much.
7 quid.
7
Whatever
quid.
that means.
7 quid.
7 quid in it, bruv. Or something like that.
Quid.
I was gonna ask something, but I don't remember what it was.
Is this where we see Dewsbury trying to
Boogie
figure out
Dementia
their lines?
arc.
Yeah.
This is where we see Boogie Dementia arc, and I don't remember what I was gonna ask 32 seconds ago. Can I have ref terms? I'm in media still.
Oh my god, really?
You might want to blow this whistle because my mouse is also
No,
not
you got it,
connecting.
you got it, you got it, you got it. The stamina's
I'm
not
refing on trackpad. Okay.
Reffing on trackpad. Alright, so this could go a bit terribly. As we had the face off between Dewsbury and Detroit, Devonta Smith taking it up the ice. P3 shot onto the goal immediately. Joe Dog is here. Joe Dog has arrived. Joe Dog has arrived.
Okay, wait. ID Fire is currently flying above the bench.
Oh wow, cool.
Can you call that penalty? Oh wait,
He has like
I can't call that penalty.
Okay.
Okay, yes I can. I'm on trackpad. Joe Dog. Penalty. Give. Joe Dog. Tripping, sure.
I've been a bit more lenient on them. We got a lot of new players in there, so I don't want to be stuck here
Okay.
for like 25 minutes. Unless it's like egregious, I probably just wouldn't. I realize Raleigh are watching this game because it kind of impacts their season quite a lot. Because
My God, I fixed my mouse. I'm just a genius.
You called me
All right,
500
it's
pounds, and I was
great.
being generous, monkey. I was being generous. Anyway.
It's Gray in the corner with just gonna kill out as much of this clock as possible with Devonta Smith. Devonta Smith getting absolutely walked by It's Gray. This game is actually over. I changed my mind. I think Detroit's gonna win.
I don't know. It depends how much
Devonta
well
Smith.
the second line does, because of course that's
Devonta
two
Smith
new
is gonna
players
take
on
it
the
up.
team.
He crits it. Oh, through. It's great. Pull back. Wow, he's only burb.
He is.
Devonta
only
Smith
burb.
pulls it back right into Joe Dog. Joe Dog P3 off the
Ooh.
post. Cleared away by Ende. Guy has that infinite names. Joe Dog in the corner. Tino, your barber.
Yep.
Joe Dog pass back to It's Gray, where his P3 shot is rejected by Devonta Smith. It's Gray pullback. Pass over to Joe Dog, where he can't find it. It's trapped in his feet. Tino, your barber, way too far back, but it's a nice recovery by Ende for the glove.
Only get one shot. We're going. Moon and Gray on the ice now.
Okay, Tino, your barber. P3's it up the ice.
Oh, goal! Goal!
Are we serious? Are we actually dead ass right now? Tino, your barber scores as I was reconnecting my mouse and not looking.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Tino, your barber might be the greatest player of all time. This guy's just the best to ever do it, I guess.
I'm getting fired from my team if they lose this.
Wow, you really turned this team around. You really did turn this team around, kid.
They were about
The
to
Tino,
end
your
this
barber
game like an hour
signing might have been a
ago,
masterclass.
bro.
This is equivalent to drafting Sloth Likes Bagels at the very last pick.
Yeah. Except from stuff like Bagels kind of sucks.
And yeah, and Tino, your barber's good. Thank you, Nexus12 for buying time. Oh wait, I need to call that penalty. No wait, no I don't.
He has a job.
Can you not? Can you stop
What? Saying job?
saying that word? Okay, I gotta call that one. Okay, wait, that's on Tino. Your
That's
Barber.
fine.
I have to call
Oh,
it.
Tino? Okay.
Yo,
There we go.
chill on me. I'm on track bad.
He's on track bad, though.
This is terrorist game, so it's
Yeah.
actually okay. I'm getting
No,
my
I mean,
blocky
you gotta be
bucks.
serious, Dana.
I'm calling the right calls. It's taking me a second to get there because I have to hit my
Why
each
have I got-
individual key.
Why have I got the entire
then click
rally
my
team
trackpad
watching this
down.
game? Like,
I can promise you it's not that
because,
serious.
Like, if I make Dewsbury inadvertently actually Joe Dog's on ice against a new player, so I don't know.
Oh shit! Joe Dog almost just scored. Joe Dog to the slot. Okay, I fixed my mouse again. P3 shot in his mouth.
This is gonna be Ende versus Joe Dog for the next like 20 seconds.
P3's straight to the dome. Joe Dog to the middle. He's gonna pull it back. P3 shot off the post. I tried to predict the play. That was a bad idea. Joe Dog behind his net, beating Shiesty 888. Shiesty just checks him to the corner.
That's in the corner.
Joe Dog give him a little smack on the booty.
ID
P3
fire.
shot from it's ID Fire. Almost said it's gray. ID Fire now in the corner. He's gonna try to get a pass out to
Tino's
Joe
back
Dog.
on the
He
ice.
does, but it's
Ooh!
shot off the far post. Joe Dog hit Tino your barber there, but it was on the fall. Trying to hit the shot.
Where'd they go in?
I guess I'm just gonna let it slide.
Oh,
I don't
they give the puck back. Oh, I know you
P3
got it.
shot from ID Fire. Was that good spelling?
What?
You're forgetting something.
Forgetting something. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of.
It's actually okay.
That's fire.
Joe Dog, interesting pullback. Oh
Joe
my
Dog's already
god,
low on
Nexus
some.
12. I
Oh.
think Nexus 12 is really addicted to gambling.
Devonta.
Oh, saved by Ray Otto. Devonta Smith now P1 smacked away by Ray Otto. Joe Dog. Where's Cryo Justin? Joe Dog going the other way.
Yeah, where's Cryo Justin?
P2 shot. What?
Oh
And
my god.
Blue MC actually just shot it into his own net. Joe Dog couldn't have a more gifted on a platter goal ever. Wow.
This is your MVP, guys.
Wow. This is your MVP. Wow, this
Why is DC like trying to calm through? We got Cryo Justin on the ice though.
Cryo Justin. Yippee!
Cryo Justin the forward.
Cryo Justin's going for 9 goals this game.
Hell yeah.
So I can go eat dinner because I'm hungry.
Yeah. I mean, I was about to say you can go eat.
No,
dinner,
I got it. I'm doing everything actually.
Yeah.
I'm actually just they call me who's someone that does a lot of I'm Mr. Multitask. That's my superhero name.
That's your what?
My superhero name.
Actually, Cryo's kind of got that P3 on him. He's got that P3 on him.
It's Gray, gets checked by Devonta Smith. Devonta Smith going back the other way. He scoops it kind of towards the middle, but he hit it too hard.
Yeah,
Now it's Gray behind his net with the puck. It's Gray is going to try to P3 it up for Cryo Justin. Cryo Justin is going to beat Devonta Smith, but then Devonta Smith pulls it back after gaining possession. And it's Gray. P3 shot, and it's sliding past Ende, but he hits it away just in the nick of time.
Tino's on the ice.
Oh, Devonta Smith. Okay, and they both whiff. Wow. Genuinely think if any other teams were playing right now against either of these teams, the game would be a lot higher scoring.
Yep.
Cryo Justin just forgets that he has to hit the puck to score. Just had to give him a little bit of insight.
Right click.
Cryo Justin P2's it.
Damn. I think Cryo's doing okay.
Crouch, he's doing all right. He just kind of forgot the puck like 3 times. But it's okay.
Fair enough. It happens.
Because it's how you bounce back. Bing, bang, bong. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Bing, bang, bong
Best
is on the
player
ice.
on the
I love
ice.
that guy.
Best player on the ice. Come on now, don't play with me. Ende did not trust Tino, your barber, and he just gives it right back to.
I wouldn't
frickin'
either.
It's
to be honest.
great. Fair enough. No, right. No, I'm sorry. Kazunta.
Blue MC says, "I have a goal, guys." That is real.
Let's go, Blue MC.
That's true. Good goal. Good goal.
OMG. Skip, please.
Skip, please. I want to go.
If the gaslight don't stop it. No, I'm not trying to change the topic. Joe Dog says skip. I need a skip from Dewsbury. Dewberry.
Eagles actually online. Is he playing the NHL?
Can we skip? He was here a second ago.
I don't know. Probably just showing him something. He's like streaming in the VC. Let me at him, monkey. You weigh down the ice too much, man. Sorry.
Can you be nice?
Can you be nice?
Can you be nice?
Can you be nice? How do you think, how do you think he has the top save percentage, man? The goal has disappeared. Oh, we got 50 seconds. Why are we waiting 50 seconds? Are we
Wait. I'm just following. I don't care about Dewsbury.
No. You can't just make me.
They're ready, so it's okay.
We have another Brando? Really? Where is he? Brazan.
Is his name like it?
His name is
The Brando, and he's not like French. Because I would like him more if he wasn't.
BRS and
if he
DO,
wasn't
you know.
French.
X20 guys.
X20. This guy's definitely alting. Pull back. Shot. Yeah, this guy's 100%. Oh, I'm giving that.
We did an ult check on these guys. That's in the corner.
Don't worry, I got it. No, he kind of hit him.
It is in the corner.
Yeah, I don't know. It's he didn't really like look down and hit that puck. He kind of looked at him.
I don't really care who we call penalties on. I just like don't want to be here for like half an hour.
True.
You've even got Dewsbury saying that was in the corner.
No.
Now you gotta be serious. Don't fucking whiff again.
No. It's I don't know.
That's fine. Joe Dog's in the PK.
He like I don't know. To me, it looked like he. They just had one out. Okay. It looked like he looked up and hit him. He didn't. I don't know. Or hit. Happy Pride Month, by the way, everybody watching.
Happy Pride Month, guys. Happy Pride Month, Zulus. DCG, do not come up here and start shouting. We get it. Come afterwards. We acknowledge that was a wrong call. We know already.
DCG, it's okay. It's okay, man.
Devonta on the puck, trying to shoot it up towards the goalie. Rayado saves. Joe Dog takes it behind his own net. Joe Dog trying to take it back up the ice. Intercepted by Devonta Smith. Devonta Smith behind the Detroit goal. Trying to ping something out for Blue MC to score on the right goal this time. As X20 escapes the foul play.
The right goal this time. Oh, pull back a Doom Despair. Nothing fair.
Pull back a Doom. He's getting Devonta quite a lot today. A bit of server lag. We had to have like 60 players on. Joe Dog with a P3 shot up towards end. You can have to do better than that. This is a good goalie in the Dewsbury net. X20 with a P3 shot. Intercepted by Devonta Smith. Takes it behind the Dewsbury net. Tries to P3 it up to his teammate. Actually just takes it crit chain out the boards. Intercepted by It's Gray, who's now on the ice. X20 trying to take it up as well. Takes it up to the corner. Tries to P3 it in towards the goal. Can't do that. Devonta Smith on 14 stand. Needs to line change soon. Trying to take it up the ice. Pass it to Tino Yobaba. Tino Yobaba misses. What a surprise. As we change on from Moon, and it's Gray on the ice. It's Gray moving to defender. Moon trying to take it past. Crit chaining it past.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Can't quite get it in, but a good shot nonetheless. Okay.
It's the thought that counts.
Yeah. It is the thought that counts, and that was actually quite a good shot. Was there a hit there? I don't know.
It was actually. No, it wasn't. I got nothing on that.
That's fair enough. Someone just lagged. They keep lagging in midair, and I keep thinking someone's hit them, but they just teleport. Good defense.
I think it's because there's 70,000 people on right now.
Peters it towards the goal, tries to post abuse it, saved by Ende, is covering his post. Tino Barber in the corner, getting intercepted by Moon, straight back out to It's Gray. It's Gray in the corner. Tino Barber taking it up the ice, trying to get something going for the Dewsbury Deers here, as he backs off. Lets the Detroit Flamingos have the puck. It's Great pullback past Tino Barber. Bing Bang Bong on defense. Intercept. Clutch by Bing Bang Bong. I love Bing Bang Bong. Bing Bang Bong, I love
it's
you.
It's a fire name.
It's Gray in the corner. Trying to take it up past Tino Barber. Tino Barber whiffs the puck after intercepting. It's Gray back in the corner. Passes it past Tino Barber. Taking it up the ice now. A bit of lag there. Free opportunity on the goal. Saved by Ende. Moon with the follow-up opportunity. Saved by Ende.
Ooh, really good save. That's a really nice save.
It's Gray pinging it off for a line change as Rayado tries to do something. I don't know what he's doing. Been a bit funky. Bing Bang Bong on the puck, whiffs the puck. Joe Dog takes it up towards the corner. Was a brand new player versus Joe Dog, holding his own right now. Anyway, Cryo Justin under pressure from Devontae Smith. Let's see if he does anything stupid. P3s it up towards Joe Dog. Joe Dog versus Blue MC. Joe Dog with the P3 shot into the goal, past Ende. Cryo Justin point.
Goal!
Yeah, that's my reaction as well. We got a Cryo Justin point.
What a beautiful goal by Joe Dog, getting a Cryo Justin point. This is exactly
I really like how
for this game, and this is exactly what we got.
I really like how nonchalant you were there, Caribou. You were like, he just shoots it in the net and it's a goal.
Yeah,
That's very like golf commentary.
that's how it is. That's how it is. You know, he scores the
Because I
puck.
very much like golf.
Joe Dog doesn't
Are we doing-
surprise me anymore. Joe Dog doesn't surprise me. He,
Are we doing
does
golf?
this stuff in the daily?
No, I want Blocky Golf 1 at UP.
Yeah, he had mini golf. They got rid of it.
I know. I remember when they were like talking about that,
Yo, Plon, what are you doing at my camera?
and I was not around for it.
Passes it over.
Fuck
Joe
ass
Dog
passes.
passes.
Cryo Justin understands
Outside.
the game. This guy understands the game to a point where he can pee for
Oh,
a
He plays the right way. He's a real grit and grind player, hard nosed player.
Lots of Smith pulls it back.
I would let
Tries to
him
get a
date my
shot off,
daughter.
doesn't.
Yo, Plon, what are you doing, man?
Devonta Smith.
Who are we calling that on?
Penalty call on the
Uh,
home team.
Devonta Smith.
Whoa, okay.
Still not.
Wait, what do I do?
With the play,
And there's the pen.
and there's the penalty. Penalty going to be called
Plon,
on
what are we
Devonta Smith.
doing, man?
Devonta
Stop
Smith.
doing golf commentary. Come on.
Interference.
Why am I getting DMs from
Na,
you?
na,
My hunger is getting low.
Accessibility.
On bench, it restores.
Power play for Detroit. Crowd Justin and Joe Dog.
No.
Tina, your barber getting subbed on.
Right, Plon, I'm gonna drop you from the stage in a second. Yeah.
Oh God.
I had one of my players asking me, how do you restore hunger? Anyway, Bing Bang Bong asking me how to
They don't
restore
even have
hunger.
the texture pack on.
You gotta
Whoa,
sit on
okay.
the bench. I told him sit on the bench
Bing
and
Bang
restore
Bong.
your hunger, and he seems to have got it. P3 shot from Joe Dog.
Another point for Cryo Justin. Cryo Justin 2 points.
Cryo Justin, 2 points.
But Cryo Justin has 2 points in this game. Wow,
Oh.
beautiful.
He's got more points than Plum 2s in his first game.
Wow.
I actually
Right.
had 4 games where I had 1 point.
Cryo Justin
So
just really
he has
looking
more
like
points than me in my first 4 games combined.
like a young Rory McIlroy out there.
McIlroy.
McIlroy?
They're looking
McIlroy,
like
dog.
a I don't know how to say his name.
McIlroy.
Same thing, bro. I'm not a vivid golf watcher.
Bing Bang Bong DM me saying, yeah, it's working, my hunger is coming back, thanks. You're my girl, Bing Bang Bong, I love you.
Bing
Anyway.
Bing Bong. I want to be like you when I'm
Devontae
older.
Smith, P3 shot on the net, saved by Rayado. Rayado with a 5 out of 6 so far, doing really well in the Detroit net, despite Devontae Smith getting shots out every now and then. Moon and Gray on the ice now against Blue MC and Devontae Smith. Blue MC trying to recover, obviously, from just own goaling completely. Doing a Danielson from season 12. Only certain people get that reference.
Danielson.
Rayado EFL legend. What? English
Do you like
legend?
Daniel Danielson?
Danielson.
Okay.
Danielson, do you like Daniel Danielson?
Alright, thanks, Blonde. Anyway, Moon has it on the puck, trying to take it up towards the juice.
Oh, shit.
Two shot,
Oh my
they're
God,
not
that was so
bad.
close.
They're honestly not bad. But they need to work on the.
That was a pretty
the
good look.
shots with it. Devontae Smith taking it up behind the Dewsbury net, trying to take it up past Moon has it. Devontae Smith back towards his own net, stacking with Blue MC. He seems to be kind of chasing the puck here. It's great, pinging it back, looking for the line change. Moon going to hold off Devontae Smith here, just in time for Joe Dog, I believe, to come back on the ice. I'm not sure, I can't see.
I don't know why It's Gray was just sitting at the half. That's a little interesting.
No, we're gonna end the period on 3 seconds. He is just very defensively minded,
I guess.
and honestly not bad.
Guess so.
Not bad from Dewsbury. Half the shots of the 3rd or 4th seed in the JBHL, and 1 goal on him, really taking the lead of the league. I don't think it's it's not over just yet. It ain't over till the fat lady sings, and Monkey hasn't sung yet, so we are fine. Just joking. I love you, Monkey. It's all good.
Wait, Monkey?
Can you stop calling Monkey fat?
Key. Monkey.
He's really self-conscious about his weight.
Whoa.
Can you stop calling him that?
Are they gonna
It's
skip?
really-
I don't think they're gonna skip. Alright. Come over to the biggest. I'm ready. Nope, other way. Just come down over here. I'm not gonna go over there.
Oh, you're going down there. All right.
Yeah.
And as we come in here with my best pal Boogie next to me, with my hand on his lap, how do you feel refereeing this game after Joe Dog finally coming in and
putting up a beat down on Dewsbury.
Fun.
All right. Riato has been doing pretty good, 5 for 6. Do you think that Devonta Smith and Bloomsy is going to be able to manipulate the underdeveloped Riato and get another goal here in the third period?
No.
Beautiful. On a scale of 1 to 10, how likely do you think that Detroit is going to score another 3 goals in this third period?
0.
0. You don't think they're going to score another 3 goals? All right.
Bad.
Bad, yeah.
Ugly.
Probably gets 2 wins against a bad St. Louis team, and they think they're all that.
Ugly.
Ugly, yes. Great words out of Caveman Boogie.
Fire.
And as we
rock.
have 15 seconds left, we're going to go back to the game. Hungry.
Hungry.
Thanks,
Hungry,
Boogie.
hungry hippos.
That's Boogie.
Hello, Legal One.
What are we doing to my camera? We got Reynardo on the
Reynardo?
free agency. There's Reynardo and Rayardo now. We definitely got his ult coming in.
Wasn't there another Rayado or something back in the day?
No, that's the
Actually,
same.
no, I don't
same
think
same Rayardo. Same Rayardo.
No, wait, there was someone who had like the same name and everyone kept getting it.
Hi,
Really?
Boogie.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
Imperial and there was like,
Oh, Jodo.
Save
by Ende. What a glove.
that's what I said.
Saving that one.
What a save.
I'm currently
Could be.
responding to the ends when you hit the puck, do you have
Like
to
a crazy train.
I'm explaining to Bing Bang Bong, who's a mute, how
Shut
to use P2 stick.
Oh my god. This is great coaching. This is
It's going well, man.
This is how legends are
Run a
made.
stream, commentate, and teach Bing Bang Bong how to play the game as well.
Nah, I'm gonna let that slide. That was on puck.
Yeah, it's fine. You can just let stuff slide unless it's like... Unless you're going to get screamed at, I'd say just let it slide. For
I
the
don't
game.
like when people yell at me. It makes me feel confused.
Oh,
and
back away.
scared.
Devontae
Back away.
Smith,
Oh,
saved by Real.
never mind.
Blue MC.
Oh!
Excellent.
Ooh.
Ooh, whoa.
Actually, good
Almost got a
bang.
goal on the right net this time
I think Blue MC's got potential in own goaling.
when he's not shooting on his own net.
I mean, no, that just shows that they can get the shots off, you know? Like,
Something like that.
Shiesty jumped... Oh, we just let that go. We let that go. It's a new player. Just chill on it.
There was no penalty.
I can't be biased because I own both teams. I love this.
Oh shoot! Wait, too many men. Yeah, I was not looking
This is he's not a person.
Wait,
Um,
what the hell?
Fine. Continue.
Okay, it's fine.
Nobody.
I'm s-
Streaker.
we didn't lock teams.
Can we lock teams, please?
I swear I lock teams. On the lie, I lock
Boogie, what
teams.
did we pay you for, bro? That's 2 streakers in 2 games. Or in 3 games.
It's fine.
Um,
I think it was the same streaker. Kissington, what are you doing? I mean,
Kissington was on there?
I can't
Oh,
even.
what's-
What's the
Someone hit the puck. There was too many men.
What just happened?
I don't know. I honestly don't know what the fuck is going on. What is
can we get
on? Can we get what did you call the
Okay,
TMM
so
one?
there was on Detroit. They had 3 guys on the ice near the puck.
What, over
and then-
on the bench?
Yeah, and then
Okay.
It's Gray got on the ice and just
Okay,
started
okay.
smacking Tino Yokota.
Well, we had someone from the rally like hop on. Honestly, rally, if you're listening, can you please just watch from the stands? Okay, so because I saw Kissington or somebody, they like dropped onto the ice. Can we just Can we just like watch from the box, or can we watch from the benches, or can we watch favorably from fan?
Yeah,
Can we just
I don't
like
know.
not do this? Because I kind of want to have this.
Let's not do that ever again.
Yeah, Boogie
That
will
was
give you a
confusing.
120-second penalty if you do it.
I will give you a 1
In real
million
life.
second penalty, and
You'll
you'll
get a
be
penalty
there
in real
forever.
life. Like, you get
And you'll go to my
teleported.
dungeon.
Okay, thanks, Boogie. Anyway, Devontae Smith on the power play here. Got his teammate on the ice. Both on 14 stamp. Tino Yobaba taking it up the ice. What the hell is he doing?
Oh my god.
Don't worry about it.
Tino.
Did the Pessy stamp.
That's a great prospect
Don't worry
right
about
there.
it. We got Gray
Oh,
pushing
shit.
towards the goalie. A save by Ende again. Ende's having a good game, I think. 12 and 15 save percentage. Yeah.
Yes.
As
I don't know.
Cryo Justin gets back on the ice, lining with It's Gray now, trying to P for it down the ice. It's Gray playing forward, which he isn't normally used to doing. but it might be good for him. Devontae Smith pulling it back. It's great with a P3 shot, saved by Ende. Follow up by Cryo Justin. Cryo Justin blocked by Devontae Smith. It's great, taking it back up to the more middle of the ice. Devontae Smith slaps him.
Don't worry, I got it. I got it. Sorry, I'm on trackpad.
He's on track. Anyway, cool. That was a bit of a blatant hit.
Okay.
Timeout or home? Do you need me to do that? Do it after.
Oh yes, please. I don't have.
Yeah, just do the pen and then I'll call it. So timeout.
Right, there we go. Yep.
I must be in referee.
Yeah, they did color first.
Wait, Tino got a goal?
Who?
Huh?
Tino?
Yes, Tino did score the first goal of the game.
Yeah.
How was that possible?
P3 shot.
It was actually kind of a nice shot. I won't lie. It was a far side P3 shot.
You just need to put Tino in the position to score. Like, you can't crit you.
Tino just needs to stand still, have the puck for about 5 seconds.
Yeah, just needs a cherry pick. How many goals is that? 2 Tino goals now this season? It's crazy.
It's there.
We might see Grosso 25 get on the ice sometime soon.
That'd be fire.
We got Cryo Justin with a P3 shot.
God.
That's it.
You see what I mean? Cryo Justin, from watching the games, I think has understood a lot of the set plays that happen. Joe Dog trying to get us in there. Ende saves, going to waste the time by holding it in his glove.
Good stat pad by Ende
Rate
there.
that goalie loadout. That's actually kind of like.
Yeah, facts. The all black.
You seen that? You seen the pass?
He needs a new stick.
Yeah, he needs a new stick,
But
definitely. If they win this game, I'll buy him a stick. But Joe Dog.
if I win this game, can you buy me a stick?
No. Joe Dog. Fighting against Tino Yobaba. Crossing it over to Cryo Justin. Cryo Justin with a P3 shot.
Oh, come on.
Blocked by Tino Yobaba.
What are you doing here?
It was
Tino
it wasn't the
Yobaba.
greatest of pass. Cryo Justin trying to ping it.
Oh,
Gets pulled back. Oh my god, Tino.
Oh my
Tino
God,
with the
no
P1
way.
tech. P3's Tino P1.
What the hell did I just watch?
Also, it's fine, Kissington.
This Joe Dog guy sucks.
Devontae Smith with a shot.
I'm
Tino
more
Yobaba
concerned-
with another shot.
Oh my God.
Whiffs it.
I'm more concerned for the Detroit team on how they got walked by Tino Yobaba P1 sliding across the ice.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm very
Against their
concerned
best
for Joe
player.
Dog.
Joe Dog.
He did also only just get home, so I think Dewsbury had like an hour of warm up, but it shouldn't really be a thing to be honest. But we got a line
Shouldn't really
change
matter.
coming in from Detroit.
If you're getting
Devontae
walked by a
Smith still in
P1
the
and you got more problems than warm up.
Moon pinging it over towards the corner, trying to P2 pullback it. Devontae Smith with a P3 opportunity misses the puck. It's Gray going down the left side boards now. Devontae Smith pinging it away from it. It's Gray with a shot on the bench. We got Pontus doing a cappella over here. Anyway, Moon has it on the boards, pinged away by Blue MC. Blue MC actually playing a good bit of defense after that own goal in the first period. There's been about 40 seconds left of the game. We got Detroit taking it back behind the net. Well, at least trying to anyways. Devontae Smith hits it up. Devontae Smith against 2 of the other inexperienced lines on the Detroit Flamingos. I think they've worked out what to line match Devontae with. Joe Dog obviously coming out, just scoring on the second line of the inexperienced Dewsbury Deers. It's Gray taking it into the corner, fighting with Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith takes it down the boards. Going to get intercepted by Moon has it as he jumps onto the referee box. Or the sub box. Moon in the corner. Devontae Smith, P3 shot, saved by Riado, ping towards the corner. Devontae Smith back out towards the other zone. It's Gray coming up the ice. P3 shot opportunity saved by Ende with a 10 out of, what was it? 3 out of 19 out of 22 save percentage as the game ends.
Wow.
And Detroit win 3-1. Not as convincingly as I thought it would be. Yeah. Cool. Unless anyone wants to do like.
I think
interviews or
Ray.
something, or...
Yeah, bro, no, I'm not doing an interview. That thing's terrible.
I'll do interviews.
This game's terrible. We'll do like one interview. Cryo Justin.
Okay, I want.
Just an interview.
No.
Yeah.
I want.
No, we're doing Cryo Justin. You got 2 points.
Okay, fair enough.
You know the drill. You know the drill. Bring yourself up.
I
can't do it.
Bang bong. I want bing bang bong.
He doesn't talk. Bing bang bong doesn't talk.
I will make him talk.
I will make him
What?
talk.
Hello, what's up?
Wow.
Hello, Cryo Justin. Ponder's doing your interview against his.
All right. Hello, Blonde. Hi, Blonde Twos.
Hi, crowd, Justin.
This is really organized. I want to let you know.
This
You
is
do
the
best you can,
commentary.
Blonde
Thank you.
Twos.
This was the commentary the entire time. This game is so scuffed. It's fine. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
this game
honestly
was
not
kind of
surprised.
chopped. I'm not gonna lie.
Anyways, got questions from here.
So, Crowd Justin, how do you feel after getting 2 assists in this spectacular 3-1 victory against a bad team?
Even then, we don't go into the mindset of every game as it's a bad team. We go into the mindset of it's a team we need to win. Like, we don't care how good or how bad they are. We treat every opponent like it's the same. The 2 points, it goes. I mean, I make great passes, but I can't make great passes if I don't have an MVP candidate in Joe Dog to help me out. So Joe Dog helped out really. Those power play goals were definitely huge. So it really, the credit should go to him because he's been our engine ever since our top 2 players got banned.
Spectacular. How do you feel about Boogie stating that Joe Dog's not in the MVP candidacy anymore because of this terrible game against a bad team?
Just not what I said, but okay.
I mean, Boogie's also a UCF fan, so that says a lot. But when it comes to me personally, I don't care what the outside media says. Like, no matter what, at the end of the day, we have our goal, and our goal is just to win games and make it far in the playoffs and win a cup. That's been our goal. One thing I've been trying my best ever since I've signed with the team. Whenever I signed here, it was like a media signing. It was a joke signing, but I really have been putting in the work, and DC's been like one of the main helps with that. And I've been trying to be that, like big brother figure for this team, and they've responded well. There's a lot of talented players on this team.
Spectacular media trained Crowd Justin player here. Who do you felt outside of Joe Dog did the best on the Detroit Flamingos?
Personally, I want to shout out Rayado. I mean, he's stepped in as goalie. Willie's a top 3 goalie in the league, obviously. But Rayado's really like stepped up, a lot. And he puts in work. Like, he's doing practices at 3 a.m. Like, he's really, like, whenever we need a backup, it's great to know that we have 2 goaltenders at our top tier. That I don't think Rayado gets enough respect in the JBHL. So I think he absolutely deserves it.
All right. I don't know. That's it. Thank you very much, Crowd Justin, for this interview.
Thank you.
Justin, wait, so what'd you say about UCF?
I'm a Boston College fan, so it's not going to say much. So, anyways.
I see. See how this is.
Do you want to get one more?
Forget that.
One more, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, let's get
Boogie, you got that. I'm not doing this anymore.
Who? Okay, I got it.
We got
What's
I'm
up?
asking the public.
Oh, God.
Get Rayado.
We're only doing Rayado because
God,
it's
guys.
I freaking
All right,
love
bye,
Rayado.
guys. I love you.
Take it away, Boogie.
All right, how are we doing, folks?
Hello, Rayado. Yippee!
Boogie.
Ray.
How'd you feel when you had to step in and then you just put up a 909 save percentage? Stepping in when you
909.
had to.
I gotta go where I'm needed. This team. Sure, Willie is here, but when Willie's not here, I'm here, and I'm the other goalie. I'm kind of like a backup, but hey, I'm still pretty good. And it felt great, a bit shaky the first shot with Tino scoring on me, but other than that, it was great, dude. It was great. Lots of fun.
Yeah, so what was the initial reaction when Tino scored on that first shot of the game? What was the mental like in the locker room?
I was like, they're like, damn, but you know what we always say, it's 0-0. We need to have that 0-0 mentality, dude.
Yeah.
So we just had to keep moving, and we kept moving. We scored 3 on them unanswered, and we won. So I think our results spoke for ourselves.
Yeah, you guys played great today. Doesn't it concern your team a little bit that your best player, Joe Doug, got walked by Tino, your barber, in P1 Poison Stick? At the end.
Honestly, that was
that a little
that was the
concerning?
funniest moment.
We were having a good chuckle about that in the booth.
I can imagine. Of course, it's a bit of a worry. Tino, your barber, he's known for being a bum. By the way, Tino, you scored on me twice. You are not a bum, Tino. You scored on me twice.
Yeah, both goals have been against Rayado. I just realized that.
Might be time to hang him up.
It's
I
a
don't want to be the
tragedy.
bear bad news, but it might be time to hang him up.
I know, right? I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
You let this guy score on you twice.
Cool. Anyway,
I know.
thank you guys. Thank you, Rayado.
Side
Thank you.
note, Rayado,
Anyway,
are you
by the way-
French?
Any last words? Any last words?
I mean, je parle un peu de français, mon Dieu,
Yep,
pero
I know.
but I'm not French. I'm Mexican.
Oh,
I'm Mexican, bro. You habla español.
He just said a slur
That's-
in Spanish.
By the way,
or something.
Shout
All
out
right.
to my twin Endine and to Minor.
Okay.
They're
Guys,
gonna be the
Rayado
ghost
for
of the
Vesna.
Walker be great.
Rayado for
Rayado
Vesna.
for Vesna.
See y'all later,
Rayado
folks.
for handsomest
Bye,
man
guys.
of the
Bye,
year.
guys. I'm ending stage. Bye, 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 bye.
Okay,
bye.
bye, 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 bye.
Goodbye.